I can't even talk. Hello, everybody. I'm back. I was just streaming, obviously, and we'll hop into Pockets and Monsters in just a little bit. I'm going to be joining the Discord call very shortly. I need to make sure that my screen setup is exactly where I need it to be. I gotta get my dice roller and position it just right on the screen. Should be something like that. So, doing a little bit of housekeeping. I've got 3.5 hours of road trip. Will do. Enjoy your road trip, Ghosty Toast. I hope it is a fun one. Hope you have fun with family and relaxation and time away from school. Alright, let's see if I can hop into this screen setup. Oh, it's... Yeah, I'm going to take a break for just like a couple minutes, and then I'm going to hop into the chat with everybody. So I'm going mute for just a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to put up my little intro screen. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I am back. I'm gonna get into the chat in just a minute here. I'm gonna sleep so much while watching Jurassic Park, whether it's with you guys or by myself. Yeah, I'm excited to watch some dinos. Why'd I have to refresh to see the stream was on? Not just you if it's any consolation. Oh, shoot. Refresh. The stream doesn't look like it's live. What? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hop into the voice chat.
Get a cold shower real quick. Hi, Phil.
Hello,
Hey everybody,
Phil.
how's it going?
Good.
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 Still sleeping. Still poopling.
Yeah, once I hop off stream, I gotta do my daily poopling. I think I missed yesterday's, yeah.
Did I do yesterday's? Yes. Oh, I got in 5 yesterday. I'm definitely not doing that today.
Alrighty, it looks like we've got everybody here except for Snow Twig. Snow Twig.
Oh my goodness. Who would have guessed?
Alright, let me at Snow Twig.
I even told him last night, don't forget.
Soon. We still got a couple minutes. Let me see if I can pull up the rules real quick. Very conveniently pinned.
I saw you remembered.
I never remember pins. Terrible. Terrible at UIs. I'm excited to run this one. I had a couple lined up, and I wasn't sure which one to do, but we'll do this one, and we'll do the other one next time.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, Corgi has left me. He's gone into the other room, and he's gonna go play Core Keeper or something.
That checks out.
Rude.
I'm sure he's got his phone up, but
He should be playing Pockets and Monsters.
yeah, we've been talking about like how are we gonna like be in the same instance, and like it's just really hard to like get a good mic set up in the other room and in this room.
Put your faces real close to one mic. Easy.
Well, that is another problem. Both of our desks are kind of like in like a little U shape, and you know,
You sit on his lap, or he sits on your lap.
maybe I'll have to ask him if he's amenable. What if it gets distracting?
Oh, that's true. That wouldn't work.
Maverick is snoring next to me like a little chainsaw.
Hmm.
Noon is trying to guess which of us is smaller. You know, size doesn't necessarily indicate which spoon you are.
That's
You
true.
talking to chat?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Corgis. Yeah,
Oh, you're streaming.
I'm live. I guess I should have
I
said
forgot.
that. Hi, guys.
Oh, I saw your the notification go up, and I just forgot. Corgi heard me talking about him sitting on your lap.
Mm-hmm.
I love that taffy animation.
Yeah. Like there's there's like a site that just like has a bunch of 3D sprites for all the Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 8. It doesn't have Gen 9 Pokemon, so the one for Tinkaton I like found from like some artist who just like does these little Pokemon animations.
Yeah, I couldn't come up with how to make Lickitung more unique than it already is. So I'm like, I'm just gonna be the best Lickitung that there ever was.
Fair enough. Well, and Shav or I guess he goes by Shavo, but like his name is like Shavarsh or something from System of Down,
Mm.
the bassist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Who goes
Just
there?
in time.
Hello.
Doesn't count till you unmute.
Willkommen.
Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen?
Wie geht's es Ihnen?
I forget the less formal version of saying that.
You could say Wie geht's.
Wie geht's? Oops.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, did you wait till
Hello.
exactly the hour to unmute?
I mean, that was the time.
Oh my gosh.
That is true.
So you have
Well,
the contrary ability.
Yes.
is everybody ready to get started? Does anyone need to go to the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink, anything they need to do?
I'm ready.
I'm good.
Okie doke. I'm going to turn up Tyrannosaurus Heck on my volume here because I think he's a little bit soft.
Yeah, I'm a bit sick today, so I
Oh,
might
no.
be.
Sorry about that. All right. Without further ado, welcome back to Pockets and Monsters. Thanks for playing with me today. Happy to have y'all.
Yeah.
That's your sour?
Yay!
Hey.
Is everyone able to hear us in the in the stream? Probably, right? How are we doing, Corgi? I'm also going to pull up a little tab for some Pokemon music. Sounded good? Awesome, thank you. I can hear.
Oh. Wait. My number's wrong.
Uh-oh.
On your
What number
stream.
are you supposed to be?
2. I think.
Oh, yeah, I'm my 4.
Oh,
You swapped us.
Well,
Aw, beans.
I may have done that. That's easy to fix. Let's see. Properties. Not properties. Oh. This stream element. Okay. 2 and
roll. Make sure I'm connected.
4. That's right. That's right. I see now that I did mix you guys up. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's see if I can put on this Pokemon Life lo-fi, whatever can just play in the background. Okie doke. Again, welcome back to Pockets and Monsters. Let's just quickly go over the rules of the system, which are very short, very easy. But before we do, why don't you guys introduce yourselves to anybody watching this for the first time? I guess I'll start. I'm Take a Chill Phil. I have been doing a lot of drawing on this channel lately and playing Pokemon Legends Arceus on the weekends. And I'm a space sloth. Why don't we go in order of next on the screen? Sleeps.
I'm a Sleeps of the Day. I'm a streamer who's kind of becoming a VTuber at this point, I suppose. I do a variety of streaming, mostly RPGs, and I run one-shots of my own, and I'm excited to be here with Phil.
Hello, I'm NewMail12. I'm a variety streamer, and I've been awake for an hour.
Then I'm Tyrannosaurus Heck, also known as Tyr. I rarely stream, very occasionally, usually for some TTRPG related. One shot for World of Darkness is coming.
I'm Snowtwig. I play games and do art sometimes.
And used to stream.
I used to.
Also, Tyrannosaurus Heck, if you would keep us posted on your World of Darkness plans, I'm still interested. I would like to see if I can make myself a werewolf or something. Assuming that it's on a day that I can do it.
There is still no fixed date, but we are starting to work on the characters, so if you want to join, I'm gonna send you a couple of invitations.
Okie doke. Sounds good.
Yay!
Alrighty. Let's see here. Trying to pull up all the different screens I need. Welcome to Pockets and Monsters. You are the Pokemon of an up-and-coming champion in the Kanto region gym circuit. A little boy named Robbie is how I have it in the rules, but we can kind of decide who our Pokemon trainer is. Your trainers travel across many regions looking for the perfect Pokemon. You may have met some of his other Pokemon. You may have been called upon to train and battle all the time as one of his favorites. Or you might have just been collected from your home in the wild and have been chilling in your Pokeball, waiting for your time in the spotlight. But as this trainer's Pokemon, you're there to defend them from other Pokemon and bigger human dangers. With this system, the first thing we do is create our Pokemon. We'll choose a Pokemon for our character, think about what type it is and what moves it likes to use. The next step to picking your Pokemon is to choose a nature for your Pokemon. Are you hardy, lonely, brave, adamant, naughty, bold, docile, relaxed, impish, lax, timid, hasty, serious, jolly, naive, modest, mild, quirky? I think I skipped some there. Mild, quiet, bashful, rash, calm, gentle, sassy, careful, or quirky. There's lots of different natures for that your Pokemon could be. Choose a role for your Pokemon on the team. Are you a tank or a wall there to take all the punishment the other team dishes out? Are you a staller? Are you a status or support? A team healer? A fast and hard hitting sweeper? Are you a lure in a role unexpected of your Pokemon? I think there is a lure in this one. And we'll choose a number from 2 to 5. A high number means that you're better at pockets, which is a role that calls for things like sociability with humans, or use of items, or rationality, or precise actions. Rolling a low number, I should say, if you pick a low number, it means you're better at monsters. You're better at things using your intuition, or wild, passionate actions, or actions that are signature to your Pokemon. And then the last step in building your Pokemon is giving your Pokemon a cool nickname or signature look or accessory if you'd like a Blaziken called Camille wearing a beret. Everyone here's already created a Pokemon before the stream started. Why don't you guys introduce your Pokemon?
Same order as before?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. I'll be playing Prophet, a Xatu. He has a supporting role, especially because he can't actually see the exact present at any time. He always sees into the past and the future at the same time. So he kind of relies on others to do his day-to-day, but he's really good at helping them, with their futures. He kind of focuses on, he's been used to help people gamble and things like that. He's very easy to use by other people, but he likes serving that role. He's very relaxed, and he wears a pendulum around his neck so people can kind of see where he's seeing, whether it's the past or the future.
My name is Taffy. I'm a Lickitung, and Taffy is naive, just kind of wanting to live its best life, just very in the moment. I imagine that Taffy was just maybe recently caught, and just loves licking things.
And I'm going to play Shaft, a toxicity that always had an easy time around humans because of his looks and his chill attitude, and being able to play music. He is easygoing around everybody, even if some parents think that his music is a bad influence. He's just nice. Shaft wants to earn a spot in a big band to earn a lot of money so he can just chill and keep playing song.
I'm playing a Dinkerton. She's called Tiny Tina. She is bold, and she likes trying to build a really cool, stylish hammer that she can hit things with.
Alrighty. I'm really jazzed about this cast of Pokemon characters. I think there's going to be some fun interactions and some interesting ones in this one shot. It's going to be maybe a little hectic, but I think this is going to be a very fun crew for this one. So, back to the rules of the game quickly. The next thing we need to do is recognize that among your items are a Kids International Pokedex with a built-in camera and identification features, and 500 Pokedollars. The player goal is to get your Pokemon involved in a new adventure where they can be their very best like no one ever was. Your Pokemon's goal, choose one or create your own. The goal could be something like find your trainer, become the Pokemon League champion, collect every Pokemon you can, free every Pokemon you can, stop Team Rocket or other nefarious entities, solve a weird Pokemon mystery, prove yourself, or keep being awesome. You have nothing to prove. And, as I've been running this, Pokemon goals sometimes heavily involve like the specific campaign or the specific adventure, but, I think it's good to kind of pick, kind of what your character's priorities are and, let that come out naturally as the game goes. So the next step in Pockets and Monsters is to create your trainer. As a group, pick 2 strengths for Robbie, but I think we can make up a new trainer for this one. So I guess before we pick two specific strengths from our short list, what do you guys think about your trainer? What kind of trainer do you guys want to have this time?
Not a militar kid, please.
I mean, last time we had an old grandma, so I don't think we're too leaning on little kids. I think that's fair.
Let's see here. Pick 2 strengths. Fast, nimble, well-equipped, resilient, perceptive, sneaky, martially trained.
Yeah, if you guys want to kind of pick the strengths for your trainer and then try and feel out what that trainer's like afterward, you can. The strengths that your trainer has could be fast, nimble, well-equipped, resilient, perceptive, sneaky, and martially trained, just like Noon said.
Acorn has a great idea. Let me see here.
Roll that D100.
Oh my lord. We
98.
can't do that. We can't.
Well,
I didn't change my name.
why don't we just talk about it? Why don't we figure it out? Figure out what you guys are feeling.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it again. 35. This is a millennial.
Okay.
Works for me.
35 years old.
Yeah.
I feel like they
And-
cannot be well equipped then.
They're constantly complaining about back pain.
I'm never going to be able to afford a house.
Can't afford a house. Still trying to wear Chuck Taylors, even though they have they need better arch support.
Maybe they're resilient then, because they're toughing their way through all that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Resilient.
Acorn.
It's funny.
Maybe perceptive even.
Oh yeah, about world events.
Resilient and perceptive?
Yeah.
I think we could do that.
That sounds millennial.
All right. Resilient and perceptive. I'm going to write down 35 years old.
Oh. Pick one problem. I would say foodie immediately jumped out at me. Maybe they're pretentious. They like avocado toast,
Pretentious
Snooty.
specifically isn't on the list, but if you guys want to stretch it to pretentious, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Instagram all the food before eating with his Pokédex, just taking the pictures. I said his. I don't know if it's going to be a he.
Wine.
What do you guys think? Shall it be a guy, a gal, a non-binary pal?
Let's roll a d4.
All right. What?
Odds it's a woman. Or
Okay.
odds it's a man, even it's a woman.
Okay.
Even it's a woman.
All right. Cool.
Some really millennial name. Jessica.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay.
I will or won't confirm that I am related to a millennial Jessica.
How much avocado toast does she eat a month?
She doesn't, but she's a sports mom.
Oh, okay. That sounds really expensive.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive.
Because it's not like you can buy like a uniform like once or whatever. You know, like you grow out of the uniform and you got to buy new ones and like equipment.
You have no idea
Yeah.
like how much travel has it been involved in like these sports clubs that her children are in.
Incredible.
Really bad. She's like traveling out of state and staying in hotels and just like so expensive. It's ridiculous.
What do you know, Corgi? Oh, you know the travel. Yeah.
Insane.
Her oldest just had knee surgery because she blew out her ACL from playing too much soccer.
Oh, boy.
It's so bad.
I think you mean football.
Whatever.
Even if I'm European, I'm not going to complain.
It looks like we have our trainer. And you guys have your inventory of 500 Pokedollars and a Pokedex. So a quick refresher on the rules. When you do something risky, roll a 1d6 to find out how it goes. Roll an additional 1d6, an additional die, if you've prepared for this action, and an additional die on top of that if your Pokemon type or nature makes you an expert in this somehow. The GM, that's me, I guess the game master, the pocket master, tells you how many dice to roll based on your Pokemon and the situation. Roll your dice and compare each die result to your number, to the number on your character. If you're using pockets, if you're using some kind of precise action or rationality, or some kind of like human device or something like that would be a pocket roll, and you want to roll under what your number is. If you're using monsters to perform an action, such as a Pokemon's move, or your own intuition or some wild, passionate kind of action, you want to try to roll over your number. If you roll your dice and 0 of your dice succeed, then things go wrong, and I will tell you how things somehow get worse. If you roll and a single die succeeds, then you barely manage it, and I will tell you how a complication or a harm or a cost accompanies that action, or the result of the action. If you roll and 2 of your dice succeed, you did it. Good job. Well done. You've accomplished exactly what you set out to do. If you roll and 3 of your dice succeed, then you get a critical success. And I will tell you of some extra benefit, some extra effect to your benefit that you get as a result of the roll. If you roll your number exactly among the die that you roll, you have pocket monsters, which counts as a success. But you also get a special insight into what is going on around you, and you can ask me, the GM, a question, and I will answer you honestly. Some good questions to ask when you roll the pocket monsters are, what is this character really feeling? Or who's behind this? Or how could I get this character to blank? Or what should I be on the lookout for? Or what's the best way to accomplish blank? Or what's really going on here? So that's if you roll your number exactly. You can roll a pocket monsters and get, like a complete success or a critical success, or a success at a cost. Oh, thank you so much. Spamalami, thank you for the follow.
Spamalami just followed.
Spammy.
Spammy.
Thank you. I should also say that you are allowed to help one of your fellow players with a roll, which would make you kind of do your own roll. But if you succeed in your own roll, you will be able to assist another player with their roll. This is kind of important on really important big deal kind of rolls, you can kind of stack an extra die if you want to help another player, but there's a risk because if you kind of fail at your attempt, you could make things go much worse. So yeah, that's basically the rules. I believe everyone here has played once before, maybe even twice or three times, or twice before. This will be our third time playing. So without further ado, let's get into the adventure. Okay. So, you're all kind of walking along the road to, I guess, from Saffron City north up through Cerulean, and you guys are about like at the Nugget Bridge. You guys are heading north of Cerulean. If you guys are familiar with Gen 1 in Pokemon. It looks like Jessica is taking you guys on a trip to see her old buddy Bill, who's, around her age as well, both millennials and friends. And she kind of looks at you guys and is just like, I've got a real treat for you guys. I think you guys are really going to like it.
Is it candy?
She kind of like leans in and I think in her ears she hears like Lecky or Taffy or something like that.
Taffy.
And she's just like, I think where we're going, there's going to be snacks. Don't worry about that. But I'm getting a little bit of help from a friend to help make all of your training even better. You guys are going to be a lot stronger. You're going to have a lot more energy. There's this new scientific breakthrough. It's going to be quite exciting.
Is it Dr. Pepper?
Like Jessica's just like, aren't you so cute? Licky licky. she gives your cheek a little pinch.
Taffy licks her cheek.
She laughs and kind of picks you up, even though you're a little bit weighty as a lickitung.
I'm 145 pounds.
She doesn't pick you up. She starts to, and she says, "Oh, my back." Anyway, I think as you guys are walking along the Nugget Bridge to Bill's place, Prophet, can you roll me just a plain d6? This isn't a pocket or monsters roll. This is just a roll. 2. Okay. Let's see here. You get a little bit of a vision of the future. You can already kind of like imagine Jessica's friend Bill. He's like looking over a computer and like talking to his dad. And you can see like there's like this text on the screen. I don't know how much human text you see, but like, or I don't know how much text you can read as a Zatu, but the computer has this little electronic voice, and it says like the software reads out software version 7.0. As you continue walking,
I'm glad I'm not the only one who chuckled at that. Sorry.
As you continue walking down the Nugget Bridge, you can see that there are trainers that look like they're just waiting for you.
Can I ask about my vision? Something really quick?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so it's not super important, but because Taffy asked about snacks and stuff, did I see any food in my vision at all?
As a matter of fact, you saw like a basket of what looked to be some peeled apart hopo berries. They're like these little yellow berries that are kind of in layers, but they're quite tough. Like they take time to like peel apart or whatever. And in your vision, you see like kind of like a container filled with like hopoberry seeds, but like all the yellow meat of the hopoberry is kind of like in like a basket and kind of just sitting out on a table in Bill's lab.
So I'm not going to share the rest of the vision, but I am going to lean down towards Taffy and go, Taffy, you are in luck. There are berries for us.
I'm a berry.
I'm not an expert on berries. I don't know. They're yellow and delicious looking.
Oh, I can't wait.
So as you guys kind of like walk down the Nugget Bridge, you can see that like some of the trainers, you know, there's like classically like 5 trainers and like a 6th final one like at the end. Some of them kind of look at who you've kind of got, who Jessica's kind of got in tow, and they kind of just like stop standing so stiff waiting for you to pass, and you know, they kind of like snap their fingers in an "aw man" kind of like I don't know if I want to challenge that kind of look to them. But eventually you cross one that looks a little more serious than the others.
He waves at them with its tongue.
The trainer kind of turns to you and to Jessica and says, "Hey, it's Nugget Bridge. You want to battle?" Jessica kind of throws up one of the Pokeballs that she has, and she's just like, "Yeah, why don't you take your pick? Who do you want to battle?" And the trainer, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, points to Prophet and says, "Yeah, I'll take on that one." And this trainer throws out a Geodude. Prophet, it looks like Geodude is ready to do a stealth rock, as you see a bunch of rocks kind of float around you in the air, ready to pelt you. What do you do?
So if Prophet's going to see something like that, his immediate reaction is to use the move Haze, which removes all status changes and hazards from the battlefield.
I think that's a good move. I think... Does anyone know if Haze applies to Stealth Rock like naturally?
Let me double check.
Because if it does, then this just works.
Alright, let's see what all it hits. Okay, naturally it just hits the stat changes. It is. So no.
Okie doke. So these rocks are going to come at you. I think if you are able to see just a little bit into the future, you may see that Haze is not going to work for you. Would you like to try another move?
Let's see. It's a Geodude. I think I'm going to be okay with that part happening. Then instead, I would attempt to use Feather Dance on it, where I shake the feathers from my body to make it harder for him to deal damage with his attacks.
Okay, sounds good. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a... I think this would be a monsters move.
Okay.
This is a move that is native to you. I think it's not really... does that count as a support move? I wonder.
It's a debuff, so that's up to you. It lowers attack by 2 stages, is what the in-game effect is.
All right. I think this will count as a 2d6 monsters roll.
Okay. 1 success, 1 fail.
All right. I think that the rocks hit you. However, you are not out of the fight, and I think the complication is that it hits you, so you do take a little bit of damage. But I think going forward, he's going to have a little bit of a hard time trying to target you with other moves. I think he's going to try and roll out on you next. You can see his arms kind of hang himself from one of the struts of Nugget Bridge, and he's going to try and spin himself in the air and roll at you.
Roll at me. Oh boy. If I can see this, then I'm going to say I would attempt to teleport out of the way, try to get to a position where he can't roll out at me, because rollout will definitely knock me unconscious.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. I think this counts for the same like 2d6.
Okay. Let's see. Well, my thing is it equal? Does that against, or do I have to get over? Over. Okay, so one success.
All
one
right.
success.
Wait a sec. Monsters, you have to roll high, so that's 2 successes, including a pocket monsters. Right?
Okay. Oh, right. If it matches, it's a pocket monsters. Correct. Yeah, I forgot.
Yep.
You're right.
So easily, you are able to kind of dodge out of the way, and the trainer kind of looks at you, and he's just like, I think this one's going to be a tough one. I don't... if you're going to teleport out the way, I don't know. And it is going to try one more rock throw at you. Because you have a pocket monsters, do you have a question?
Let's see. If I'm going to do it for the battle specifically, what is that Geodude? I'll say afraid of. Is that a way I could question that? Like, what is he worried about here?
Yeah, he seems to. I'm going to say, like, narratively, you can see as he's like rolling out on the bridge, he's like really nervous about like falling into the water. Like he does not want to get wet. He's not exactly built for swimming.
Sure. Would I be able to attempt with that knowledge to get behind him and use Tailwind to like guide him further forward as he's going?
Yeah, I think if Tailwind is one of your moves and you have this preparatory knowledge, I think that we can bump that up to 3d6. For a monsters roll.
Alrighty. So yeah, he'll his teleport will appear behind him. He'll do it. I only get 1 success on this, though, and attempt to blow him off with the wind from the tailwind.
All right, fair enough. I think I'll give you a choice. The choice is either the move does not work, or the move does work, and it blows the Geodude off course. But at the same time, its rock throw also hits you, and you are down to like a sliver of health.
I could deal with the double KO situation, so to speak. I think I could be okay with that. Like, it works, but I didn't quite account for the rock throw. Okay.
I think in that case, the Geodude gets blown off the bridge. You get damaged to nearly KO. And the trainer's just like, whoa, okay, all right, and kind of calls Geodude back into the ball and gives Jessica like 200 Poké Dollars. And she's just like, thanks for the change. You didn't have any more than this, huh? And they're just like, no, but we're trying to, things are tough, all right? They banter a little bit before they continue on their way, and Sleep's, or I should say, Prophet. Jessica gives you a spray of super potion. You should be back to full or close to full. And you continue back on. Oh, you know what? That's not in her inventory. Oh no.
Okay.
So unequipped.
Yeah, she's not well equipped. That would have made the difference. You're weak crossing the rest of the bridge and heading over to Bill's house, but you do. As you get close, let's see here.
Yeah, right, Acorn.
As you get close, you see another brief vision of the future, kind of reflected in the metal of Tinkaton's hammer. You can see like a black and white picture of a swinub.
Interesting.
And
Like a photograph, or like my vision is just in black and white. and
yeah,
I see a
yeah,
swinub?
it's like you're looking at an old photograph of a swinub.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And is it like I'm just seeing the picture? There's no surroundings. It's just like the picture itself is right there. Is what I'm seeing.
Gosh. Roll me a d6.
Yeah.
Just to see how sensitive you are. Yeah, I'd say like you see a little bit around it. You can see like there's like a little cup with incense that is kind of like burning next to it, and you can see like zoomed out from the photo, like it's in like a decorative wooden frame. It looks like it's on like a little tabletop shrine.
Oh, that's sad.
As you approach Bill's place, boy oh boy, Bill's kind of been expecting Jessica and her Pokemon to come on in, and she along with you guys are kind of let into this big open lab room where there's a table, and reliably there's a bowl of hoppo berries just waiting. And you can see that Bill is kind of standing talking with like an old man that kind of looks like him, and he's just like, "Hey, Dad, so my friends are here. They're going to help me with the new product. I think it's going to go really swimmingly. These guys are going to have so much energy. Their best moves are not going to be." Are just not going to run out. They're going to be able to use them over and over again, and I think this is really going to help them with the gym circuit. And you see this old man that kind of looks like Bill, kind of look at your group, and at Jessica, and kind of his eyes kind of look incredulous. He kind of rubs his eyes and like searches his pocket for like a little vial of pills and puts one in his mouth, and he's just like, I'm not feeling very good. And you see him kind of like shakily leave the lab to another room, and like as he opens the door, you can kind of see a little bit briefly into the little hallway he's going into. There does happen to be like a little shrine, and you can even smell like the incense. So far, all the prophecies have been correct about where you were going next. And Bill, let's see. Looking at my right up here. Bill says, I'm so glad you can make it. I need you guys to just like stand on this little platform here. It's going to give you like a little tickling shock. But that's from these little belts. And he kind of wraps these little leather belts around each of your waists with like a little adjusting fastener or whatever, so that it can kind of fit all of your different sizes. And like on these belts, you can see there's like a big yellow button on it, as well as like a little meter and a door kind of on top of this compartment. that has a button and a meter on it. And he's just like, so in order to power your extra PP, the trick is harnessing the power of hopoberry seeds. And he grabs this little container of hopoberry seeds and starts filling this little compartment, this little empty compartment in your belt machine, the little machine on the front of the belt. And it starts to fill up the meter on the outside of the belt so that it looks full. And he's just like, thank you so much for your cooperation. You guys are going to be the first in my signature Willie's PP lengthener. It's gonna lengthen your PP. You're gonna have so many moves.
Yay!
It'll keep you strong and virile no matter how long you fight.
Even for 4 hours?
But I don't want to fight for longer. I just want to chill, dude.
You just want to what?
I just want to chill, dude.
Meanwhile, Bill's just to Jessica, what did they say? And Jessica's just like, oh, they're really excited to be here. And she kind of gives you guys a big hug, and she's just like, you guys are gonna be my next champions. I'm gonna take you guys all through the league. It's gonna be great. And let's see here. Prophet, could you make me one more D6 roll?
Yes, sir. 2.
2 is under 3. Okay. Okay. Prophet, you get a vision that is weirdly... How do I put this? Let's just read the vision first.
Sloth disappeared.
Oh no, I disappeared.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I
It
think
was too strong.
I think Bill's machine just had me disappear from time and space. So Prophet. War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything. From God to justice to simple psychotic rage. With the discovery of Pokemon prior to the year 1996, every millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and Pokemon, but it was not, as some predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to an exciting new chapter of discovery of the world of Pokemon for 10-year-olds everywhere. For man had succeeded in recognizing its imminent massacre against a force so unknown, and coming to reconcile with this strange new life in a cooperative way. For now. But war never changes. Prophet, you see terrible visions of Pokemon and humankind rended asunder. Steel and blood and smoke and chaos. You see a vision of the Pokemon War from the past. But for some reason, this is not just a vision of the past. This is a vision of the future. You're seeing a vision of war with both eyes, and something is very wrong.
As this vision is going to pass through my eyes, Prophet is just going to say in the most somber tone, "We have to destroy these belts. They can't go on. War will come from these belts."
Meanwhile, like, you see Jessica's like got one of these belts, and like, you know, it's meant for a smaller Pokemon, but she's kind of flicking it around her finger, just kind of like playing with the straps of it or whatever. And Bill flips a switch, and suddenly, you are no longer in Bill's lab. The world goes dark, and then it goes wet and muddy. It's weird, but you don't feel like you were just a second ago. You find yourselves in the middle of a muddy field. A jeep is distantly chugging along down a path with men in helmets riding in it. One stands up in his seat, popping up over the windshield and withdrawing and aiming a rifle into a copse of trees along the roadside. And after a short burst of gunfire, you can hear the loud groans of something big in the woods and cheers from the men. But even then, over the pitter-patter of the rain picking up, you can hear the distant tune of a Jigglypuff song. You know, and the jeep is veering slowly off the road before hitting a mountainous rock wall. Some of the soldiers inside were able to dive out of the jeep, and they start laying down cover fire in the direction of the song. You could see one get on a handheld talkie or radio, and a helicopter suddenly roaring overhead. Spotlights are scanning the fields of grass and mud that you're in. There's a nearby waterway, one that looks so similar to the one north of Cerulean City, but less developed. A Fearow now screeches in, rushing to peck through the side of the helicopter above you, and lands with a hard thunk. But another spray of gunfire sees the Fearow letting go and dropping just 15 feet away from you. Your trainer, Jessica, is terrified. How could this be happening? And it hits you. All of the older humans have talked about this time in whispers. Surely, you must be back during the Pokemon War. This isn't your time. How are you going to get back? And Jessica's desperately trying to press the buttons on your PP lengthening belts, but the meter that was full is now empty. You can open up the compartment, and all the Hopo Berry seeds are burnt away, used up. You can distantly see a rickety bridge crossing the river to the other side of Cerulean, the old Nugget Bridge. But between you and there are stood up grates of barbed wire and trenches between you and the old Nugget Bridge back to town. And boom, what looked to be a Poliwhirl coming up from the river to defend its home from oncoming soldiers is now a mess of blue and white in a smoking hole in the ground. Landmines. How could this get any worse? You can see now that the helicopter in the sky has repositioned itself, and the spotlight is coming toward your position. What'll you do?
Supersonic!
Ooh.
You're sending supersonic waves at the helicopter?
Yes.
That sounds like a pretty good opening move. Do you have anything to help you, or anything that you can add to the roll? I mean, obviously this is a Pokemon move, so this would be rolling for monsters. This is a move that I'm pretty sure Lickitung has. Is there anything else that could help you?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Let's see. A D6.
This would be, we'll say 2d6.
Four and a 5.
All right, that looks like 2 successes. As you supersonic, as you send what does it look like when a Lickitung uses supersonic?
So my tongue just starts going around and around like helicopter blades, like which sends out the force of the supersonic towards the helicopter.
That sounds great. As you are doing this, Jessica is kind of like she's fallen back and backing up in the mud, trying to avoid the helicopter's spotlight, but you are whirling your tongue around super fast, creating these sonic waves that hit the helicopter, and you can see that the helicopter like suddenly veers to the side, kind of almost losing control, and having to kind of turn itself back around. You can see that you've rocked whoever is piloting the helicopter, and it looks like they will probably try to turn around and come back. You guys have a moment of respite before anything else notices you or the helicopter comes back for you. What do you guys do?
Oh,
I lost Phil.
I did too. Yeah.
Oh, am I gone?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
I hear you
back.
now.
Oh no. Okay.
You're okay.
It's okay. There's
Everything's fine.
That was weird. I don't know what
Just
happened.
A hiccup. Just
Okay.
a hiccup.
I wonder if it was my mic or if it was Discord. Anyway,
It's probably Discord.
I don't know how much of that you guys heard.
Oh, you just phased out at the end. You're good.
Very end, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the last word, yeah.
Gotcha. So the helicopter, has been kind of razzle-dazzled, and is going to have to in a sense regain its composure. It's going to have to shake off its imbalance and circle back around to find you again. You guys have a moment of respite before it comes back after you. What do you guys want to do? So far, nothing. No other soldiers or anything have noticed you yet. But something definitely hit the helicopter.
Okay.
Is there somewhere we can hide?
It looks like there are foxholes, kind of along the foxholes and trenches, kind of along the way across this muddy field toward Nugget Bridge.
I think we should hide in a foxhole.
I don't disagree.
Guys, let's hide in a foxhole.
If we are going to move, we need to be careful with whatever happens to that bodyguard.
Yeah, it's a good point. Oh my god, that's a good point. It was a landmine?
It was a landmine, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I have a move called Future Sight, right? Where I look into the future, it normally does an attack. Could I use that to actively try to attack the landmines?
Interesting. I'll give you an option. You can either roll to have it try to attack the landmines, and we'll resolve it if you guys get near it, or you can use this move kind of as a one dice for preparation for a future move.
Okay.
I'll let that be up to
I
you.
like that. Yeah, I would like to be able to use it for that purpose. That would be even better. Could I use that as preparation for anyone? Like I'm seeing in the future, so I'm like, hey, this is going to help you in that moment.
Yes.
With the landmine specifically. Okay.
Yes, but I'm going to put a rule on it and say that you can only do that. You can only prep one future sight at a time.
Right. Works. Well, again, I was specifically doing this for the landmine, so I figured once we're through the landmines, this future sight is gone anyways.
Okay. Sounds like a very good and useful thing.
Maybe we can use it to point me in a direction so I can use boom burst and try to move everything around with a Sonic Blast.
Are you trying to aim a sonic blast at
Yeah.
any target in particular, or
In a direction to clear a path with any possible landmines.
okay?
Like to trigger them before we get there?
To trigger them or throw them away.
Okay. I think that sounds like a good move. As you guys are thinking about it, the helicopter is circling back around, and you guys see that in a trench ahead of you, you can see like some guy's head kind of pop up real quick with like a it's not really like a I don't know, like it's not really like a soldier's helmet. He's kind of got like a hard hat on, and you know he briefly sees you guys and narrows his eyes and like pops back down into the trench.
How far away is he?
He's probably about 50 feet across the field in one of the few trenches that line the field before Nugget Bridge.
Hey guys, let's go check out who that guy is. He might be a new friend.
Prophet, you see a little bit of ahead of the future. You see a swinub in your future.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
We could say you're looking at life through the eyes of a swinub.
Oh, okay. Man, the problem is I don't have any context as far as like even when I'm seeing into the future or past, like, you know, how far I can
Right.
just tell that I'm seeing a swinub. But I at least vaguely get the idea that it's, even if it's not immediately that it's the same one, that it doesn't have anything that makes it clear it's not the same one at least.
You're not sure.
Okay. So there's not like any, you know, horrible scarring or anything that is what I'm meaning. Like something
No.
that's super obvious. Okay.
No. Not yet.
Not yet. Well, you know, not in the mode I'm seeing in the vision. That's the big question. Yeah.
Correct.
Taffy starts walking towards that guy.
As you do, you can see Jessica is like trying to keep everyone close together, and like is kind of looking over her shoulder, trying to like push you along away from the spotlight of the helicopter that is sweeping the field where you guys were just standing. It is dark, it is raining, it is wet as you guys are sloshing along the mud. You guys are as you approach the trench, you see like some guy's hand kind of reaches out, and he's kind of blindly reaching. I think he probably finds Tinkaton's hammer with his hand real quick, and he yanks it down hard, and you guys can all hear a shh, get down, shh. And like Jessica's kind of just like, what's going on? Who are you? And you can see this guy in a hard hat, hiding in this trench, you know, pulling you guys down in one hand, and his other arm wrapped around a big fat swinub in his other hand. And he's just like, do you want to get us killed? Get in here. This guy
Hi.
looks kind of like Bill.
Oh.
Hi, Bill.
Just like a little bit like Bill.
like they could be father and son or brothers even.
Oh, you look like Bill.
What kind of Pokemon is that? Jessica's just like, it's a Lickitung. What's a Lickitung? What? Oh, you got a whole arsenal here. She's just like,
lick his hands.
she kind of like, is taken aback. She's just like, is this the Pokemon War? And he's just like, it's definitely war, but we're, you got to be careful. They're coming after all the Pokemon. I should say this guy introduces himself to your trainer, and I suppose to yourselves, though he can't understand your language. He introduces himself as William the First, or William, I guess. And he's
William the First, no kid, just William the First.
Yeah, that's right. Going through my notes here.
Licking his hand.
He is going to kind of like rip off this little Velcro pouch attached to his backpack and put it in Jessica's hands, and he's just like, I've got some supplies. I don't have a whole lot. I need to get back to my comrades. Which regiment are you with? Are you? They start asking questions, and it is clear that he doesn't know, where Jessica is from and what all these strange new Pokemon are. And he says, all right, I'm going to try and get you and your Pokemon to safety. I have to head back to where my comrades are. We're in real trouble here. But the opposition are developing some big deal anti-Pokemon weapon, and we're out here looking for information on it. You haven't heard anything about it, have you? And she kind of shakes her head, and he's just like, all right, well, I gotta head down south. There's a radio tower, and I'm gonna be able to get in touch with my comrades that way. And they're gonna hopefully come pick us up if we can find a good place to hole up. But I gotta get to that radio tower. You can stay here if you want, but you gotta be extra careful. This is no joke. And she's just like, well, we have to head back home. She's trying to like figure out how to describe the PP lengthening, the Willie's PP lengthener device. And he's just like, Willie's PP. This is no time for double entendres. I gotta get to that radio tower, and you can come with me or not. She's just like,
what about single entendres? Sorry.
He's just like, there's like an orchard out there, if there's no food, at least we'll have that. It should be fine. And I think, let's see. At the mention of orchard, Prophet, you can see an orchard of Oron and Hopo berries.
Yeah, so if I see that, then I'm like, we should probably go there. We can get some supplies as we move.
You also see around this orchard, there's like a flock of Mareep in this area. This area does not look especially in danger, at least the way you see it.
And there aren't helicopters there.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah, I'm saying that out loud, yeah.
You an orchard?
Yes.
Let's go.
Jessica.
Sounds tasty.
Jessica seems to be of a similar mind, and she's just like, well, if it's the right kind of orchard, then maybe we could refuel these stupid belts. And she's getting weird looks from this William guy, and he's just like, all right, well, whatever, stick with me, and we'll get there, no problem. He kind of sticks his head up from the trench, and he sees that like approaching your position, at not so far, maybe about 50 feet away, but still between you and the Nugget Bridge. There is a Nidoqueen that has emerged from the forest and is kind of stomping further inland, being chased by like a troop of soldiers that are kind of aiming and chasing after her with their bayonets, as well as, and she's kind of accompanied by like a few little Nidorans at her heels while she's running. There's a kind of immediate danger close by in this trench. Do you do something, or do you try and wait it out?
I'm gonna try to scary face the soldiers.
Okay, easily enough. As you climb up out of the trench, you can hear Jessica's voice, kind of terrified, being like, "Shev, what are you doing? What would you like to do?"
I run a little bit closer and start playing a more aggressive tune.
All right.
And then use a scary face on them. I mean, the music is for getting their attention, and then try to scary face.
Okay. So this sounds like a distracting tactic. It seems like this is, like obviously it's in your wheelhouse to play some music, and trying to think if there's anything else that could assist you in doing this. Like I think this would be like a 2d6 pockets roll, I think. Is there anything else that could help you?
If I were to use haze here, would that give him like a foggy background to really light up?
Yeah, I think you could do that. It's already dark and rainy. The soldiers do have flashlights, but against haze, against like a mist rolling in, that's not going to do a whole lot of good.
Come on, he's trying to just look scary, right?
Well, I guess are you trying to look intimidating, or are you trying to like distract them?
Look intimidating to make them hold their position or even run away.
Oh, all right. Let's consider that The question is intimidation a pockets? Well, but you're like doing it with like music. You're not necessarily like you're doing it with like music and performance, not necessarily like some kind of move, right?
Yeah, not trying to be like feral with it.
Okay.
I mean, kind of in a performance way.
All right. That sounds good. Why don't you roll me 2d6 plus an extra one, because Zatu is rolling in some scary mist with it. Alrighty, for a pockets roll, that looks like you've got 2 successes. It works just like you want it to. As you begin to play your music, the fog rolls in, and that these soldiers were all going after like a mother and its babies, and they were not expecting to see like some brightly lit musical like mist emanating thing coming at them. They don't know what that is. They don't know what region that's from. They've never seen one of you, and I would say they kind of stop in their tracks, and you can hear them say things like, "Double back, get back to the jeep," and they are going to run away from the Nidoran and its babies. Well done.
Nice.
Prophet, it's almost as if through your visions you can hear. It's almost like you can hear words, hear the words as Shav is playing his music. It's like, conversion, software version 7.0, looking at life through the eyes of a swinub, eating seeds as a pastime activity, the toxicity of our city.
There it is. There's a payoff. There's the setup and payoff.
Oh no,
Love it.
It's not paid yet. Don't worry. So that obstacle has been cleared. I think Will is extremely impressed, and he's just like, well, time to go. And he is going to heft his hefty swinub, whose name is Hefty, and kind of scuttle along the edge of the trench until he hits another one a little bit closer to the bridge, and then hops out of that one and gets just a little bit closer. It looks like you guys are getting close to the Nugget Bridge that he's trying to lead you across to find his radio tower. At that point, the helicopter has turned around, and it is making its way towards you. It looks like the mist on the ground was swept over by the spotlight, and you can hear like the rat-tat-tat-tat-tat of guns start to follow your trail as you guys are heading toward the bridge. What do you do?
Could I smash a rock at it?
Yes. Is this a specific... Are you invoking a specific Pokemon move? Or are you trying to kind of like, carefully wind up aim, kind of like a baseball or cricket or something, to like smash it with a rock?
I guess, yeah, like wind it up as well, but I guess it might also count as rock smash.
Oh, all right. Okay. I think that works. Rock Smash is a Pokemon move, so I think that'll count as a monster's roll for 2d6. Is there anything else that could maybe help you improve the roll?
I think I have Helping Hand. It's on my list, yeah.
What is it?
Helping Hand.
Oh, Helping Hand. Okay. I think that works, and Is help? I guess my question is like, as you like pull off this move, like what does it look like?
Of course, I use my best to give like inspiration to Tiny Tina.
Okay. So you're rocking out, just like bolstering the atmosphere, really hyping her up.
Oh! Wait! Like in baseball. Dun, 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 dun,
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Love it.
All right. I say in that case, take that extra die. That would be 3d6 for monsters, unless anybody else has anything else they can contribute with. Yeah. That is 2 successes. Quite good. Tiny Tina, just as you said, you huck a rock in the air, maybe a weighty enough one, and with the playing in the background, you're able to swing your body, hit the rock square on, and launch it right through the windshield of the helicopter. You see that the helicopter starts to veer to its side, and it is now starting to fall, crash landing into the mud and the rain. As it is crashing, it is moving forward, upon your position. You guys are in a little bit of danger, trying to avoid the blades and the carnage. What do you do?
That was a home run. Run!
I mean, Jessica's definitely running.
I'm running.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to fly straight up. Just
Oh,
to let it go underneath me.
all right. I think because this thing is going to be, kind of big and fast and hurt quite a bit, why don't you guys make me a group roll? You guys will each... I think, running away from something counts as a monster's roll. Why don't you guys each make me just one die for a monster's roll? Taffy succeeds. Prophet succeeds with a pocket monsters. Shav does not succeed, but we're going for group successes here. And Tiny Tina succeeds. All right, so as a group, you are able to outrun the danger of the crashing helicopter. And behind you, you can hear kind of just like a pop and smoking coming out from the cabin. You can hear that there's shouting from a distant copse of trees from soldiers who start to kind of run out towards the wreckage. But you guys have time to continue onward, making your way to the radio tower. Bill starts to lead you guys across the Nugget Bridge, the old Nugget Bridge. It's a lot rickety. It's not nice and new. It's not. It's also been a little bit war torn. And you can see kind of laying across the slats of this bridge is the long stretched out body of a dead Gyarados. It's you can see that it is riddled with bullet holes.
Oh my gosh.
It's gruesome, unfortunately.
That's horrendous.
I'm limping behind half dead from the rock throw earlier. Oh man. That is fair. As you guys are crossing the bridge, and this is, a long bridge, as Nugget Bridge is, you can see that a truck is parked on the opposite side of the bridge, and it looks like it has a little biochemical hazard kind of emblem on it. And you can see, even in the dark and the rain, a flash of lightning reveals that there are some humans that are carrying these big old tubs of I guess you wouldn't know what's in them necessarily, but they're carrying it over to the bridge, where you can see, on looking from the water, are some horsies and crabbies, kind of swimming in all directions, trying to figure out where to go.
And these tubs are coming from the where the biohazard symbol, they're coming from that?
Yes.
Okay.
like they're being unloaded out of the back of a truck, and it looks like they're going to bring them onto the bridge over the water. Meanwhile, you guys are kind of in plain sight, kind of crossing the bridge, trying to get to the other side. And Will, it kind of looks over to Jessica, and he's just like, what do we do? Do we fall back? And he kind of looks at the rest of you.
The only sort of plan I would have besides falling back, again, I'm severely injured still, but I would, if no one has anything else, I would like try to get their attention and maybe have them chase after me so they're not dumping whatever that is in the water, because I don't want that to happen. But I'm going to say that in a way it's like, we could get them to chase us, that's all I know. Like, I'm clearly not a font of wisdom at the moment.
I'll screech.
Okay. Is this are you attempting to distract the men with the barrels?
Yes, as a lure.
Ooh. Okay. That's very good. I think that will count toward your attempt. That's at least 2d6. Is there anything else that could perhaps help Taffy with this?
No.
All right.
I mean, if we're doing it as a group, are we just trying to distract with the screech? Is that the plan here, specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a move called Me First, which is I try to jump in front of things to draw their attention. So if we're just trying to draw their attention, I would like to attempt that to assist.
Okay. I think we can count that.
I have taunt.
And you also have taunt. I think, gosh, that's a lot of moves that specifically just do that thing. I think this will be a rare 4d6 roll from Lickitung with from Taffy with Shavin Prophet's help. And see how this goes.
Pockets. Monsters, pockets.
All right. That is a great
Pockets
result.
Monsters.
And a critical success. Is there a question you'd like to ask?
So many. How do we get... Wait. Well, we know how to get back. We need the berries, I think. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Is there anything I should ask?
I'm not sure. But for information for immediate things that can imply getting this attention on how we can improve. I don't know. I don't really know.
How can we win the war?
That's a big question.
Do you want the honest, straightforward answer?
Yeah.
Seek the sun in the temple.
Okay. Thank you.
There is a temple. Find it and awaken the sun.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
You said end the war, right?
Win the war.
Yeah. Okay. That's the answer.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
I screech.
Now screech.
Okay. Easily enough, you do, and not only have you garnered their attention because this is a critical, they kind of just drop the barrels where they are. They're not opening it. They're not futzing with them. They kind of draw their rifles, but retreat back to their truck and drive away in fear of the army of strange Pokemon they've never seen coming. Well done. The screech was not only distracting and grabbed their attention, but terrifying. The bridge is free of any soldiers now. You can see across the other side. You can see that a little bit further past them, there looks to be like a little human encampment with like a tent and like some fencing and like some distant shouting and stuff like that. You can easily cross the bridge without raising their attention or investigating it, but you can hear some human activity in an encampment nearby. I should also say, as you guys pass by the bridge, you can hear some happy pinching from the Krabbies.
I would like to fly down to the Krabbies and Horsies and tell them that they should move upstream just in case someone comes back to attempt this again.
You hear one of the Horsies go, "Righto!" And they start to migrate further upstream. So you guys are at the other side of the bridge, no problem. You can see that as you guys are continuing along, following Will, you get a glimpse of this encampment. You can. There's the smell of smoke and fire coming from something they're burning over there. Smells kind of meaty, and there are men kind of like standing in a circle cheering around something going on.
Well, I go look.
Do you go look? Okay.
I go look.
Do you approach? Just walk on up. Okay. I think at this point, Jessica's just like, "Tappy, what are you doing?" But you kind of just waddle, and you can see, kind of in the flashes of lightning and the rain, you can see like a strong flash of green and white, kind of thwapping around in the middle of this ring, kind of comprised of enemy soldiers, humans that are here to destroy Pokemon. But it looks like there's a Pokemon in the middle, a bird, a valiant bird, carrying a strong leek, and fighting a soldier off in the middle in a one-on-one, where the soldier's got like a knife and he's got it kind of flipped around in his hand. It looks like they pitted a Farfetch'd against one of the human soldiers in a 1-to-1. As you get closer, I also think that you would, be close enough to see that the burning pile is like a bunch of other Pokemon bodies. There are some beat up Machops and Mankeys. There's like a blasted open Rhyhorn. It's carnage. Yeah.
How many of these humans are here?
Oh, you're like surrounded in dudes. There's probably got to be like 10 or 11 dudes.
They notice me?
They will in a minute.
Okay.
right now, I suppose like at your initial glance and like catching what's going on, they are kind of distracted by the sport of what's going on. No one seems to have noticed your presence this moment.
Okay.
And how much of this can we see? Because I don't feel like I am sprinting up with Taffy. I'm, limping behind.
Let's see how much of
death.
let's see how much of this you can see. Roll me just a regular d6.
3.
Yeah, I would say you can see a little bit ahead. You can see that there's you have a vision of which you have a vision of a far-fetched getting sliced and stabbed in a ring.
Okay. Chav and Tina, are you guys holding back with me, or did you guys like run ahead with Taffy?
I'm gonna follow you if I can.
I'll also follow along.
Okay. If you're with me, then I'm going to say there's a Farfetch in trouble. You want an airdrop?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Cool. How ridiculous! I don't know if I could pick up Tiny Tina with a hammer, but like, Foxtricity is not crazy heavy, is it?
I'm looking it up, but for the drop-in, I'm gonna try to use sludge bombs only for you being able to drop a bomb on them. Let me check the...
Yeah, Tina, what are you doing during all this?
I guess. Oh, actually, could I try and like comfort Jessica?
Yeah, you can. I think she's going to be. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge because she has seen Taffy kind of start to run in. Get closer and like meanwhile, of course, like Will is trying to tell everyone like, no, don't get close. We don't need to just let it be. I think it would be a question of like how would you like to try to comfort her?
Make a Prophet and Chav just take off to the sky.
I guess you'll I don't know, like hug her around the foot.
Okay. I think this is going to potentially have an effect. If you wouldn't mind giving me like a I would even say a 2d6 pockets roll, just because in the face of what the rest of your group is doing, this is kind of bold. Wow, that's a complete success.
Nice.
I think you are able to keep Jessica kind of calm in all this, and she's going to kind of like cuddle you back, holding you in her arms as you're kind of around her leg, and she's going to be like, yeah, it's going to be fine. We trained really hard. This isn't like the old days. The Pokemon are stronger now, right? They're stronger now. And Will is kind of like looking at Jessica like she's crazy. And she kind of huddles down with you and is just like, I believe it. I believe in us. I believe they can do that. They're going to save those Pokemon, aren't they? I'm glad that didn't go wrong. How's the airdrop going, guys?
Yeah, how have we practiced anything like this before? Probably not, right? Like we're probably haven't like gone to the point of swooping him up and dropping him on people on a regular basis.
I don't think so. Plus, you know, this is a new risk.
But I am a bird doing bird things, yeah.
I mean, you can fly, so you can get him up there, sure. You know, I think that's one. I think that's one dice for the attempt.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to
Doing bird things.
I'm trying to figure out like what could possibly, you know, assist you in this. You know, like is there something that can like springboard in, or something that could make the drop even bigger of a surprise, or something like that.
I don't have anything especially flashy for this sort of thing to try to make it a big
You know,
surprise.
Like I think, you know, I think straight up, like being able to like carry Shav like over the you know, the ring fight or whatever is not going to be the challenge, but maybe like what happens after that maybe will
Sure.
be. So yeah, if you want to airlift Shav, let's say you've got him hovering over the ring. What's the plan?
I will wait for Shav's word to drop him, however he wants me to do this.
Whenever we are on top of the soldiers,
Yeah, let's say you're
I'm gonna-
like 15, 20 feet over their heads.
I'm gonna use the surfer sign, like the two fingers, the thumb and the
The hang loose, hang loose.
Hang 10, yeah.
I'm okay to like pointing him like I'm okay to drop, and I'm gonna sludge bomb as I fall.
Okay. What kind of damage is that?
Poison.
Poison damage. All right. Let's see. This could potentially hit the Farfetch'd. You know, right? I mean, I suppose poisoning the Farfetch'd wouldn't be the worst thing if it's going to be stabbed, right?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to like think through this situation. Okie doke.
Yep.
That's definitely a move you have, and you're a status setter. I think that could count for 2d6, and you've prepared with profit. So I think 3d6 is a fair roll for this for monsters, because this is one of your moves.
Please. A 6, a 2, and a 3.
Okay.
One success.
So this is success with a complication. Let's give you a choice. The choice is that as you drop, the poison gets everyone, and you know, gives everyone kind of a coughing fit that they need a moment to recover from. But you will also get hurt in the fall and need some help getting out of there. Or as you drop and set off the poison, it kind of gets everyone to aggro you instead of the Farfetch'd.
I'm gonna go with the first one
Okay.
because it's kind of realistic that I got full damage.
Alrighty. So you're dropped Taffy, you are kind of looking on from outside of the circle as Shav is dropped and a big bomb, a big cloud of poison kind of spreads out from the middle, and you hear a coughing fit from everyone. The soldiers are all cursing and muttering, and you can see kind of the electric blue of Shav's kind of frills in the middle there. But Shav is hurt. He's not quite gotten up yet. He may be injured. But you guys have kind of a moment to figure out what to do as the soldiers are kind of like backed away in this poison cloud, figuring out what to do.
I want to lick as many of them as I can with a paralyzing lick.
Ooh, okay. That sounds like a monster move. I'm trying to think if there's anything that can get you over 2d6. Anything that can help you.
I don't think so.
Alrighty. Roll me 2d6 to see if you can paralyze as many as you can. That is a complete success and a pocket monsters.
Woohoo!
Easily enough, you are able to kind of find the ones that are the biggest threat, maybe carrying a knife or something, and kind of like catching them from behind with a quick quick slurp, maybe on the back of the neck or like on one of their exposed arms or something, and they kind of seize up, trying to concentrate on where the enemy attack is coming from. There are a couple others that are a little too distant from you, who are like regaining their composure. Shav is still kind of hurt on the ground, but you have bought yourself a little bit of extra time, and the far-fetched kind of darts out of the poison cloud, and looks like he's able to run into the woods and get away.
Cool.
You have a pocket monsters if you would like to ask a question.
Can we find the temple?
Just straight up, can we find the temple?
Yeah.
The answer is yes, you can find the temple.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Can I grab Shav and pull him away?
With your tongue?
Yeah.
With your paralyzing tongue?
It doesn't paralyze all the time. The description said can cause paralysis.
I'm just futzing with you. All right. Yeah, you can definitely grab Shav and try and pull him back toward everyone, away from the encampment. I'm going to say, I guess I'm going to ask, what does Shav taste like?
Poisonous and toxic.
Let me search something because I don't know if you have it. Do you remember those candies that pop it in your mouth, like
Pop
can you
Rocks?
hear them? I don't know because there is a cultural barrier here.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Pop Rocks, right? Like you put them in your mouth and they're just like I don't know.
Like it makes my tongue feel fuzzy but not fuzzy.
Yeah.
Like static on a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he tastes like licking a TV.
Yeah.
Or a battery.
Yeah.
Duracell.
That's fun. It's a fun experience.
Meanwhile, Jessica and Will are just like, we need to get out of here. Good job with that Farfetch'd. You guys got to be careful. I don't know. I don't want to lose you.
I do the same hand gesture to Jessica, like the super smile.
She kind of looks down at Tiny Tina, and she's just like, yeah, all right, I trust you. And she kind of wiggles her thumb and finger back at you. As you guys are headed out or headed further that way, there is a long fence and a little compound that you guys pass by, and somewhat distantly, I'm gonna say, you see these little because it's kind of distantly, and these guys are little guys, you probably don't see what they are right away, but there are these Pokemon, probably about Tina's size, that are kind of lined up with humans on like toward the front of them and toward the end of them, kind of being marched in toward this fenced-in compound. You can see the fence has like barbed wire kind of wrapped around the top of it, and you can see like a smokestack pouring black smoke out the top.
Oh my gosh.
It's still wet and dark and rainy, and you have the opportunity to just slip on by or investigate. It looks like Will, it looks like Will kind of is torn between like going into that compound and like seeing what's going on, but like, he's got like another person with a whole team of Pokemon that need to be escorted to safety somewhere, and he kind of shakes his head and he's just like, we should go around this one. This one's not worth it. So he will attempt to bring Jessica and the rest of you around it, unless you guys are interested in seeing what's beyond.
Unless everyone is against it, Shalf is not rushing to the compound, but is clearly interested in breaking down the system and getting the government down. And it's all there, anarchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There is a moment where there's like some like bits of woods that kind of like run alongside one side of the compound, and like Will is trying to like keep you guys like quite deep in the woods to avoid getting nearby, but what would you guys like to do?
It's really good at breaking fences. Big metal hammer.
If no one else is going to do anything, Shab is not going to rush you.
Are you going to try to climb the fence? Are you going to try to break the fence? Are you going to try to like enter through one of the compound, like the concrete building, like enter through one of the doors or something? What do you think you?
No. I'm saying that if no one else is going to try to get in the compound, I'm not going to go alone.
Sure.
Tina will go along.
I'll go.
If you want to. Okay. As you guys kind of split off a little bit, you can see further into the compound. You can see that there's like a little yard that is like picked clean of any nutrients. Like the lot is like kind of sandy and sad because it's wet. And you see a bunch of little oddises kind of lined up, kind of afraid, and intermittently you see like some humans that are that kind of like grab a handful of them and like shove them inside.
Just imagine, like, by the sprouts, like they're onions being ripped up off the ground and tossed. Is that like the sort of imagery you're giving us there?
Yeah, I would even go as far as to say that like some of them are like very sadly trying to like nestle themselves into the crappy dirt, the crappy sandy dirt to like, you know, bury themselves again, and it's just like really miserable and uncomfortable.
I go in and slap the humans with my tongue.
All right. As you walk through the front door of the complex, the humans, you can see a couple of humans that are like they're like escorting a line of Odyshes in, and they're just like, "Holy shit! What is that?" And you can see they are aiming a rifle. One of them starts to aim a rifle at you. And the other one is starting to close in, trying to get around on the other side of you. What would you like to do?
Supersonic.
Okay.
Bombast against them.
Okay. Let's resolve this one at a time. Supersonic, I think we said that's like 2d6 for monsters. I don't think anything else is helping with that first. So go ahead and roll me.
6 and 6.
That is a complete success. Supersonic kind of turns around the guy with the rifle in confusion as he kind of holds his head and like bangs it up against a wall, very, very disoriented, and he drops his rifle on the floor. You can hear the guy that was circling around you start to shout for help further inside of the compound. You can kind of hear in the compound there's like the smell of food being prepared, like maybe there's a kitchen nearby. And Shav, there are like 2 or 3 other soldiers that start to approach your position, and the one soldier that like called out the other ones, he doesn't have anything. He's not like armed with anything in particular, so he is going to try and make a grab for you and hold you still. You said you'd like to drop another poison.
Sunburst. Or bombast, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't hear that very clearly.
I wanted to use bombast against them.
Okay, perfectly. Let's see. I think that is 2. I think that's 2d6 for monsters.
I don't know. I'm just going to try to push it a little because I actually put down an ability even if it's not on the on the game, and I use a punk rock. Sorry, punk rock, which is an ability that increases a 30% sonic attacks, and this is a sonic attack.
Oh, all right. We'll say. I would say that can bump up another die.
Nice.
Looks like a complete success and a pocket monsters. why don't you describe how this goes?
I make the strings in my chest vibrate as dissonant as possible, and use my mouth as an amplifier to focus on the soldiers, the worst. And it's going to sound similar to when you put a mic close to an amplifier, the
Feedback.
Yeah.
the feedback.
All right. I think that kind of thing, at least for me, is super effective. I think the whoever is like immediately in the vicinity, perhaps like the few that were encroaching on your positions, they are going to be sent reeling, trying to recover their hearing, trying to get to a place away from such a big offense. And you can see Oddishes are also kind of reeling with the sound, but like because there was like a big line of them being let in here, they start to kind of like daisy chain, like pulling each other out of the building, trying to not get nabbed. There are still a bunch of Oddishes in the pen out back, but being that you are inside of the building, you can see that if you were to look around, you can see that there is kind of like a little steel door, like oven room, where you can kind of see where these Oddishes were being led into little by little.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open it.
All right, you do, and it smells. Like you see very little. You see very little like living material in there. Like it smells like char, and it smells like roasted vegetables.
Shaf is enraging. He's going to take down any soldier crosses his path for at least the right now.
As a matter of fact, there are some coming in from the pen outside, trying to hear what that what all the hubbub was inside. Hearing shouting and a very loud feedback sound. They're going to come running in. You can see that. Oh,
yes.
Oh, that. I was trying to see what that image was, and it came up on my thing. Well, now I gotta like find the right Pockets and Monsters tab again. There it is. Okay. So as you guys, as the soldiers kind of file in, you can see that they're kind of outfitted with like batons and like a little handgun on their belt, and they came in pretty drawn. I'd say, Tina, if you are outside, like watch, if you didn't go in the building and you were kind of watching from outside the fence, the Oddishes outside the fence are like now unattended, and the soldiers are kind of unaware of what's going on outside as they kind of rush in.
Could I use my flash cannon at the soldiers?
Yes, absolutely. What does that look like?
They usually absorb like any like nearby light around them, and then they channel that into their hammer, like a big cannon, and shoot it at them.
All right, that sounds
Blasted
good.
with light.
I would say this will be probably a monsters roll, and it'd be 2d6 for just being like your regular move, something you're good at, and a third d6 because they are absolutely distracted as set up by Taffy and Shav. So go ahead and roll me 3d6 for monsters. That is one success. Success at a cost, or at a complication. I would say that you can either slam them from behind with a flash cannon, and it being slam them from behind with a flash cannon. And it taking an oddish or two out in the way, or it missing them, no, we'll say, or it hitting them, and one of them turns around to fire at you. I would say pardon me, let me clarify. Missing the oddishes, hitting them still, but one of them turning around to fire at you.
I guess the one where I miss the ologist.
Okay. You charge up that flash cannon. You can see that lights that are kind of pointing into the gated pen area, and lights kind of coming in from the inside kind of just blink out for a moment as Tiny Tina's hammer shines brightly. You swing the hammer, causing this cacophonous boom of light to fly from the face of your swung hammer into the soldiers that were coming into the building on Taffy and Shav. And they suddenly turn back to Tiny Tina, kind of rocked with the hot radiation of this flash. And Tina, you get shot. You end up taking a bullet in one of your hammer hands, and it is, we'll say, it probably knocks you down to about half health.
Oh no.
Meanwhile,
Is the hammer fine?
Oh, your hammer's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that. The stickers on it still pristine. But I would say that the group kind of has these soldiers surrounded. A couple of them looking inward toward Taffy and Shav, and a couple of them looking outward toward Tiny Tina. You kind of have them surrounded.
I lick them.
All right. One of them is going to go for a baton attack on you, Taffy. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 for a lick, unless there is for a monster's roll. Unless there's anything else that can help. 2d6.
Peachy.
Perfect.
Yep.
What do they taste like?
Sweaty and grimy and like barbecue.
Yeah, it probably tastes a little sooty, a little charred.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Some
Not
of
like candy.
some of the flash cannon from Tiny Tina might leave them a little roasty too. But yeah.
Roasty.
Am I correct in assuming that you're trying to like incapacitate them with a paralyzing lick?
Yes.
All right. That is quite well and good. Easily enough. as they're kind of like looking back and forth between you and Shav and Tina outside, you are able to hit them with your lick, just one sweeping lick across the group of them. It's almost like, you know, the tongue hits one face and then another face and then another face, just like all across them under their helmets. And they kind of straighten up stunned and fall backwards. Yeah, you are you kind of have the moment free without an immediate threat.
Get that cleave action in there.
Where's the Oddishes?
The ones that were being led into the building have escaped now.
Okay.
The ones that are outside are still out in this fenced area.
Okay. I say, you're free, follow us.
They're just like, Oddish! And they kind of do this little happy little leaf dance where they kind of like puff pollen of and spores of joy into the air, and they kind of like form like a little mambo line behind you.
Yay! We leave.
You leave?
Leaf.
Leave. We leave. My tongue is out, and that's how I talk. We leave.
I'd like to collect up Tina and Shav and use Wish to heal them.
Oh, okay. I think that just works. So,
Okay.
Tina and Shav, you take your healing. The bullet hole in your hand, Tina, spits out a little chunk of metal, and your little poke skin heals up.
I add it to the hammer.
Oh, all right.
Yes!
That's great. All right. Wow, you guys saved an encampment of a gas chamber, I guess, of Oddish.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are big damn heroes.
Heck yeah.
Meanwhile, you can see that Jessica is feeling a little bolder, and she's just like, "See, I told you they could do it. I told you. Look at them. Look at them. They just freed that entire encampment. We don't need an army. We have the army right here." And Will's just like, I don't know about that. And he continues to lead you guys through the woods, further south of Cerulean City. You guys are being led kind of on the path to Saffron before the bike path is ever established. So you're kind of crossing the area like where the Pokemon Daycare Center was in Gen 1, and on like through the woods down towards where Saffron City would be. As you guys are crossing through the woods, you come through a not a clearing. You kind of come to the edge of the woods where you have to kind of like traverse down this hill to where you can see very distantly through a flash of lightning or something like that, a small radio tower in the distance. Also, hey, Razzies.
Hi, Rosie's.
Yeah. So there's this kind of like big empty hill. It is quite quiet out here. Not where all the kind of terrible activity was up in where Cerulean City was. And it looks like you guys are on your way toward the radio tower. Unfortunately, as you guys begin to traverse down, you hear some shots fired from a nearby hill, a distant, not too distant, but a nearby hill, and you can see maybe I don't know, maybe 50 or more feet away from you, on this hillside, there's like a diglet that kind of, its head kind of like shoots straight up and down, and then kind of flops over.
Gosh. We need to take out those guns. I walk in the direction of where the gunfire is coming from.
All right. The gunfire is coming from a hill to your right. It looks like there's like a big rocky ridge where you can see a couple of soldiers are kind of like dangling their feet down the side and kind of like taking pot shots at like, you know, what you notice to be like a whole bunch of Diglets and Dug trios that have kind of like popped up along this hillside.
I want to go slam them.
Okay. Do you like they're quite far away. They're doing like some sniping. If you want, you can boldly try to try to run up to them and climb up the rocky cliffside that they're on. Or you can try to skirt around the woods and try to sneak up on them. Or if you have some other creative solution, think about it.
As I see Taffy trying to march up, I'm gonna like do the thing where I put my wing in front of her and be like, "I'll teleport you."
Okay.
Now I don't know how accurate it is, but it's definitely going to be better than watching her march into gunfire.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be difficult to start to close the distance to where you can like teleport Taffy over there. So I think this is going to be a little bit risky. If you are doing that, if you are trying to like get there quickly and don't care if they notice you, and you're using speed, I think this would be a monster's roll. I think that if you're going to try and skirt through the woods or find some other means to get surprise on them, do it stealthily, that'll be a pockets roll.
I feel like, especially since Taffy was about to just charge her way up there, that I'm trying to do it quickly so she can, get in and out as much as possible.
Are you just gonna like kind of fly overhead?
Well, I'm definitely like I'm not sure how sort of range I would get with like the teleport or anything, but like I don't care if we're overhead or if we even land like right in front of them, as long as we're landing somewhere close-ish where it's like, we have that moment where we're suddenly there. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not like trying to be super precise and getting behind them. I mean, it'd be great if we can, but like I'm not even worried about that. I'm just trying to keep her from marching the whole way up.
Okay. I'm imagining these guys are kind of sniping at you guys, like maybe, or at Diglets. Really, they haven't noticed you guys just yet, but they're probably like a couple 100 feet away. And I imagine, a teleport move. Is there any precedent for the teleport being that far? Like I'm like, when Mewtwo does it in Smash Brothers or whatever, it's just like a quick, like short range kind of thing. Like where does it teleport you to? It never really establishes it when Abra teleports away.
Right. Yeah. Say in the games, it goes to the last Pokemon Center, and that's the end of what you get to know about that. Like a preset location. Okay.
Well, I think that if we're going to use this to try and instantly get you guys, or whoever wants to be teleported, like from where you are a couple 100 feet away to like in the vicinity of these guys, and not be noticed, I think I think that will require like some kind of roll.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's say it is a specific monster move. You're already attempting to do it. That's I think 2 rolls. Is there anything that can improve your odds?
I don't think I have anything that can. So not unless someone else has something that can assist me.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
2d6, please.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay. Very good. That is a complete success and a pocket monsters. You are able to teleport Taffy right up on the ledge behind the two gentlemen. Tina and Shav, what are you guys doing as Taffy teleports away?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be relaxed, Ty.
What are y'all doing?
You are trying to sneak in, right?
Sorry, one more time.
You are trying to sneak in.
I'm not being super sneaky. We're just getting there instantly at the moment.
Yeah. Like being teleported up to that rocky ridge where the snipers are shooting down on Diglets and Doug trios in this open field. Or open hill, I guess. Hillside.
I'm gonna start playing March of the Valkyries.
Ooh. That's awesome. That would attract attention, but I would say if you do it, that could be an inspiring die to one of your comrades.
Nice.
Taffy, were you saying you wanted to? Well, you didn't exactly say that what you were going to do, just that you were going up there.
I wanted to slam them.
Oh, that's right. You said you wanted to slam them. All right. I think with a little bit of musical accompaniment, you could get a 3rd die for that.
Yes. So I'm slamming them right now?
Yeah, you've been teleported up there. They haven't seen you yet. They start to look to Shav because they start to hear some music.
Oh no!
Ooh. That is success at a cost. Either you succeed in slamming against one of them, injuring them, and getting injured in return by the other of them. Or or it doesn't work and neither of you get hurt.
I'll slam and get hurt.
Okay. You take a little bit of damage as while you shove one of the two sniping kind of down this cliff face, the other one is going to be able to hold your tongue with his hand and kind of give you a big swift kick or a knee to the belly, causing you to roll back. I would say maybe you've taken a 1/3 of your health, and he is going to try to keep you in his grasp and take another couple kicks at you. How are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going to just try to put myself between them. I know I can't immediately get him out of the grasp, but at least put my body in the way, because I don't have anything that can get him without getting her, but I can at least try to take some of the blows for her.
Okay. I think that we can count that as some kind of aid. it could get you hurt, but we'll see if we'll cross that bridge when there's a roll for it. In the meantime, Shav or Tina, what are you guys doing?
Can I start like trying to hit them?
Yeah. If you want to make an attack, I think you're good with your hammer. This seems like it's a monster attack. You're a sweeper after all. I think this would be a 2d6 unless you have. Oh, you know what? Prophet's also distracting. Prophet's also distracting the guy. So we'll add another die to that.
I wanted to use something that might be helpful, which
like
is
what?
electro web on the soldiers.
What on the soldier?
Electro web
Electroweb.
What does that do?
reduces target speed. It does a standard 55 damage plus stab.
Okay. I think. Would you like to do this like as a separate move, or would you like this to try to help boost Tina's attack?
I want to support my team.
All right, that sounds good. In a rare 4d6 monsters roll, if you wouldn't mind, Tina. That is a crit success. You have him in your sights. He is on a cliff or whatever, and he's got Taffy in one hand and like Prophet trying to harry himself in between. He's just been webbed by Shav. How does this look?
Tina's gonna be very angry, and she's gonna take like a very wide swing and try and like hit him off the cliff into the like sky. A bit like when Team Rocket gets like blasted off.
All right, perfect. As you make your wide swing, you hear this really hard, very satisfying, like fuck. This very hard contact, and you can see the guy. Like you don't even see him letting go of Taffy's tongue, or like you don't see any of this in slow motion. It's just like a puff of smoke in front of your hammer, and distantly in the sky you see a new star.
Clean.
To which you see it thud against the hillside that the Diglets were all dying on, and you see like a soldier's body start to roll down. But you got him.
Got him.
And you can see Jessica kind of just like, yes, awesome, yes. And she's kind of like waving to you guys distantly and like pointing down to kind of continue on the way. Where you guys are now, you can see still like across from these hills, there is that radio tower that he was trying to get to, and boy, how do I put this? Going down this hill, where Diglets are no longer being pot shotted at, you see this kind of wide open meadow, and a radio tower on one side of the meadow, and an orchard of trees on the other side of the meadow.
Orchard.
go to the orchard.
As you guys approach the orchard, it's clear that you can't really see the color of the berries, but you can see the shape of them, and it looks like there are trees with Oron berries and trees with Hopo berries in the woods. But then you also hear, as you approach the orchard, the sound of what must be like the exhaust of a Jeep. You hear like the starting of an engine. It's just like and a little bit of ways in the woods, you see a couple of flashlights and what look to be or what sounds to be kind of shouting and crying from humans. You also see, like, from the other side of the orchard, of course, is the radio tower.
I lick the berries.
They're pretty good.
They are. I keep licking all of them.
Well,
All right.
I would like to pluck a couple of them myself before you get them all.
Eating them, I'm just licking them.
Oh, okay.
All right. As you are going through these licking and collecting of berries, you hear another engine kind of start somewhere further in the orchard.
We collect the berries, yeah.
Yeah, you certainly can. It looks like Jessica is already kind of like grabbing a whole bunch of hopo berries, and Will's kind of just like, the radio tower's right up here. It's not. You're not like I have to call my comrades. Like, we're in a bad situation. Like, can't you get some berries later? And she's kind of ignoring him, and he climbs up into the radio tower, where you can see, like, there's this kind of red light on top of an antenna that like flashes and dims and flashes and dims. Probably about like in this little box, probably about 30 feet up into the air. You guys are collecting berries. How many berries do you guys collect?
As many as we can carry.
Okay.
I want to eat enough to at least heal up. I'm not worried about getting too much more since I can, help other people. So for me, I'm just grabbing enough to, get back to full.
Okay. Under the assumption that you are carrying enough, as much as you can, as Taffy says, Prophet, you are able to heal up to full. And Taffy, there's still more berries that you could carry, but you start hearing gunshots from the woods and footfalls coming towards your position.
I stomp.
Okay. As soon as you stomp, you hear another gunshot, and you can hear it whiz by your head. There are a couple of soldiers that you can see kind of lined up between several groups of trees, kind of as if they're sweeping this orchard in a line. Kind of like a couple like between every tree or whatever. And like 6 of them start to encroach on your position. And Jessica kind of like dives behind one of the trees, and she's just like, shit, we gotta go. What do you guys do as you are now being openly fired on in this orchard?
Did my stomp make them flinch?
They didn't get quite close to you, but if you want to run up and stomp them like now, you can.
No, it's okay. I supersonic.
Okay.
I would like to also confuse Ray alongside that.
Okay. I think that's good. why don't we combine this?
I'm gonna. Sorry.
Oh,
I
please.
want to jump in front of everyone, like using myself as a shield, and I'm gonna use protect.
Ooh, very good. Very good. Okay.
I wish I had buzzword, but I can use protect at least.
Okay. I think that's good. I think because of the position you're in front of everybody, if there's a detriment to this roll, you may end up suffering the most. But if you're okay with that, I think Taffy and Prophet, please make me separate monster rolls for Sonic Boom and Confuse Ray. It looks like you guys each probably are doing 2d6 for a monster roll. Maybe 3d6 because you are being protected. You are being shielded from harm each.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that's a crit.
2 successes.
That is a complete success. The Confuse Ray kind of it stuns kind of like half of the 6 from coming any closer. One of them drops their rifle. The other 2 kind of like hold their head trying to figure out where they are, where to aim, and they're completely ineffectual. Taffy, as you Sonic Boom the other half, it looks like it looks like they are blown back quite a ways. I would say like maybe even like a couple of their rifles start to fall apart, such that they can't hold it and shoot it anymore. You are we're saying that like your Sonic Boom like effectively disarmed the half of them. And if you would like to ask a GM question, now's your chance.
Where is the temple?
It is. It can be seen from the top of the radio tower behind the orchard.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I want to move forward and try to lick all of them.
Okay. They are all in a state of stun and confusion, being blasted back. I would say you're not going to need a roll to kind of keep them incapacitated with a lick. It sounds like there are other soldiers kind of distantly behind them, but they haven't been alarmed. Oh, you know what? They did hear like the big sound of a sonic boom. So they might
It's supersonic. It's not sonic boom.
Well, I mean, if it's a sound force wave, it's probably loud, right?
Oh no. Let me see. It doesn't describe it.
I know what it sounds like in game. It's super high screech.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll give that.
Well, and I'll tell you what. If we took Guile's Sonic Boom from Street Fighter, it still makes a sound on impact.
All right. It's supersonic. It's not sonic boom.
Supersonic. It's not Hyper Knuckles. All right.
Those are 2 different moves, so.
There are 2 different moves. You keep saying sonic boom. It's not sonic boom. It's supersonic.
All right.
Whatever.
So for now, it looks like you guys are. You have the enemies kind of mostly incapacitated. They may get up in half a minute or so. What are you guys doing?
Did I lick them?
Yeah, you
licking them.
Yeah, you're licking them.
Paralyzing
Yeah,
so they
but
don't get up.
well, but paralyzing doesn't like paralyze you in Pokemon forever, right?
I don't know. I don't play Pokemon.
Paralyzed status are always forever until you heal using anti-paralyze or...
Yeah, I guess that's true. But like, even when you're paralyzed, sometimes you can get up and do a move, right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Well, what's the point?
I mean, you're keeping them incapacitated for now. I'm just saying there's a danger of them getting up and coming after you again.
Right? I'll smack them again.
Okay. Easily enough.
Saying double tap.
I would
You
say...
don't have seen, right?
What now?
Lickitung learns seen.
Oh, maybe.
Sing?
Yeah.
I don't have that written down.
You know, I think that if you just want to stomp them unconscious, you have that opportunity to.
Stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Okay.
Stomp them.
All right, Tina, do you want to help?
Yeah.
I think you know, if you would like to violently like club them unconscious or dead, I suppose you could. And then they won't come back after you, and you can continue collecting as many berries as you need. As you finish collecting, I guess, as many berries as you can carry, and Jessica, being greatly relieved that that you have brought them out of danger again, she's gonna say, "Well, all right, now we gotta juice these up, you know. Then we go back home, right?"
Sorry for laughing. I'm just, pinned comment there.
Interesting. I've missed so much chat.
I know Prophet is going to motion towards the radio tower, and like, what about him?
I guess Jessica's gonna kind of look up toward the radio tower, and you can kind of hear. I guess now that you're, oh man, Prophet, roll me a d6.
Okay. 1.
Ooh, even lower. Okay. Prophet, looking toward the future, you can see what looks like a, oh man. You see what looks like an enemy soldier beating the life out of a swinub.
Oh my gosh.
What was his name?
Hefty.
Hefty. And all I say is no, Hefty.
Okay.
No context for anyone else. That's all they get to hear me say at that moment. They
right.
can inquire if they want, but
in the meantime, William has not come down from the radio tower, and Jessica's just like, how do we, she's like, these like hopo berries are kind of tough. It's not super easy to like quickly de-seed them to like refuel your PP lengthener belts. But she is trying to like tear them apart. In order to like get enough seeds from these hopo berries, like it's going to take her time, peeling them individually. You suspect that like Bill and his dad probably like spent all night like peeling hopo berries to get enough.
Lick the berries as she's doing that, like while they're in her hands.
Easily enough, you lick the berries, and they are tasty. Are you trying to use your tongue to help expedite it, like try to help open them?
Oh, that's a good idea. I should be helpful. Let's do that.
I mean, you don't have to. You can take her time if you want.
No, it's a good idea. Yeah, it's like I realize as I'm licking, like, oh, I can be helpful here instead of just licking things.
And Tina's got a hammer too, and yeah.
Whoa.
I would say that, with both of your help, you could definitely expedite the process, causing what could have taken like several hours, desperately trying to peel these open and de-seed them. If you're using your powerful tongue, and if Tina's kind of like crushing them with her hammer or whatever, you guys can make very quick work of it. You estimate probably maybe like 15-20 minutes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Totally meant to do that.
All right. What was the full name of the belt again? Let me check my notes. It was Willie's Pee-Pee Lengthener. Named for Bill, of course. Yeah. So, as you guys are taking your time peeling and de-seeding these, you guys have a ton of seeds in your hand. I guess in your hands. Yeah.
I don't use my hands. I stuff them into the cheeks of my mouth.
That'll work. Jessica's got them in her hands.
Yes.
Yeah, but she can't carry all of them.
That's true. But what she can carry, like as soon as she gets enough, she like starts putting them like in your belts. Like, there's enough for Prophet's belt, there's enough for Taffy's belt, there's enough for Shav's belt. As you guys are going, you'll eventually be able to fill up Tina's and her own. That she wasn't even wearing, by the way. She was just playing with it.
Right. I think before all of that can finish, I would like to, because I have, I don't know exactly what's going on up there, but I did see where it was coming from, right? Like I saw generally that what was going on with the swine up. I just want to use my future sight to hit where I saw. Like,
okay.
I would like to do that.
Yeah. So as you are using your future sight to look at the radio tower, you see what look to be some people climbing up into the radio tower box, where there's a bunch of equipment, and like you see like the form of like how do I put this? You see a dead soldier kind of lying beneath the desk. You see Bill huddled under the desk as well, and you see Swinub bruised and upside down.
Oh. I go to Swinub. Am I up there?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you're in the
looking at
orchard.
this using my psychic powers right now. I'm not even there.
Oh,
at
I'm
the
sorry.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to, without a word, just take off and fly towards the radio tower without even telling them what I'm doing.
Okay. As soon as you head to the radio tower, there's a broken glass window. If you'd like to go in, but if you're just looking in through the windows, you can see what looks to be like Will kind of standing at the controls, like playing with one of the knobs, and you can see kind of where Swinub is like set on the counter, like on the table with all the radio equipment next to him, kind of snorting happily along. And you can see that while you guys have been picking berries, there's a guy at the top of the ladder just about to break his way into the radio tower. An enemy soldier.
I would like to attempt to dive at him and use peck. Like I'm just going like a crow going at someone's head.
Okay.
At the random soldier.
Peck is a Pokemon move, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll count that as 2d6, unless there's something else that can help you here.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, okay. What were you going for here?
To make enough ruckus and to distract this one guy long enough that at least Bill and Hefty have a chance to defend themselves.
Okay. Easily enough.
I don't think I can take on soldiers by myself, but
Easily enough. You peck at the guy, and he tries to stay silent and swat you away. He's like holding on to the bars for dear life, so he does not slip down this ladder. And enough of your pecking and maybe the sound of an impact on the other side of the radio tower door kind of gets Will to kind of straighten up and I suppose maybe your future sight sees him going and hiding behind, hiding under the radio desk or whatever, and pulling from tucked under his pants a 6-shooter.
Hardcore.
Meanwhile, there's the sound of another Jeep coming from behind the radio tower, a little bit of ways, but something is driving in your direction. Yeah, what's everyone doing?
I'm going toward the radio tower.
All right, easily enough. You see Prophet kind of flapping around at the top of the ladder, pecking at this guy who is trying to sneak up into the tower box.
How far up?
It's like a 30-foot ladder.
Okay. Can I disable him?
How'd you like to do that?
It's a great question. I wanna make silly sounds to distract. Okay. Is there
Oh man, I just
is
thought
there,
of
a
how.
rock?
Oh yeah, there's lots of rocks.
What? No, you tell me.
No.
You tell me the idea.
No. There's definitely lots of rocks. I like where this is going.
I'm taking a rock with my tongue, and I want to fling it and aim it at the guy's hands.
Oh, okay.
So that he can't climb up the ladder anymore. To disable his hands.
Yeah. I think that counts as a pocket roll. I don't think that is a Pokemon move, but yeah, if you want to roll me a
I think
D6.
you're right. Yeah. Does this count as being a lure?
Are you
To help you, you are trying to use disable, which is a Pokemon move that prevents another Pokemon to use a movement for some rounds. Since you are I'm thinking you are imagining how it looks.
Yeah, how does that look?
Are different ways that it can look. So I am still thinking that you are interpreting or giving a creative form of using the text, since it's not described how it looks usually.
Yeah,
So it's technically a monster's move.
So would this be trying to reach him with your tongue and licking him with a disable, or is this are you trying? Do you want to hawk a
I don't know how it
loogie?
looks in the game.
It's magic.
Hawk a
It's magic.
loogie.
In the game, a small star appears for a second and he's unable to use it. So it's magic. So
Yeah.
It's pokey magic.
Yeah.
I mean,
no rocks involved.
So do you want to count it like you make a sound and it's like a sound effect that scrambles his brain? Do you want to make it like spitting a loogie? How does it reach him? What does it look like?
It's a sound. It's like
We'll make
I
this
don't know if the mic
make the
picked it up.
sound.
I did, but I don't think the mic picked it up.
Oh. Okay. All right. We'll say that you used disable. We'll say that's 2d6 unless somebody else can enhance that.
I can use helping hand again.
Do you want to?
How are you gonna help me? Like pat me on the back to get the sound out?
He has an amplifier, right?
Yeah, I play about the Abbas riff for just like giving you the rhythm and accompanying your sound some way, like improvising some jazz.
Yeah.
Smooth jazz, baby.
All right. Yeah.
Reading six?
Yeah. We'll say that. We'll say that gives you an extra die toward monsters.
In my lure thing, is that getting me a die or did that already
No.
give me-
So you're getting 1 for the attempt. You're getting 2 for having the move disable. You know, I would say that if you didn't have the move disable and you were doing some other effect that was trying to do the same thing, you know, lure would benefit if you're trying to like distract them or you know, lure them into a false sense of security or something. So that's 2 for your own moves, and then a 3rd because Shav is accompanying you in this sonic event. 3 successes. That is a critical success. As you use disable, he kind of freezes up on the ladder. You can see that his hands are like kind of gripping it tentatively, but like his feet are not. He's not maintaining very good control over his feet, and his body starts to kind of slide down the ladder in his disabled state. You can still hear the sound of a Jeep coming. And you can see Will kind of poke his head over the side of the radio tower, and he's just like, I've called for backup. There should be somebody coming to this position. I don't know how long. I don't know if you guys want to hide. There's like some kind of weird structure over on the other side of the orchard. Maybe that's a good place to hole up. But I gotta wait here.
I'm gonna go to where he gestured, where there's a structure where we could hide.
All right. You guys would be crossing through the orchard. As you guys head, assuming that everyone goes, but I think Jessica is inclined to kind of nod her head and listen. She is going to happily head toward the other side of the orchard, kind of sneaking around, trying to avoid any notice. There don't seem to be any soldiers kind of where the sound of engines were. Where they are now, we don't know. But eventually, she heads to and whoever is accompanying. You find yourselves at this kind of brick ziggurat building that looks like it is kind of overgrown and like half part of the forest. A lot of it, like the layers of earth have kind of gathered up around it. And like there are little, you know, there are like some cracks in the brick and all that. And some weird like writing kind of along the outside of it. A lot of it still covered up by overgrowth and such like and such. But you have found some kind of hidden temple on the other side of this orchard, kind of mostly buried.
Hidden temple. Can I win a super soaker there?
I only if you can pass the shrine of the hidden monkey, or shrine of the silver monkey. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Can I
Kirk
see
Fogg
a
is
way
going to
in?
sass you. Why don't you make me just a general d6 roll? Yes. As you are kind of pouring around the outside, you can see that one of the bricks has fallen loose, providing like a crack big enough to like an interior hallway that smells really musty, and it looks like it hasn't seen life for centuries.
I go in.
Ezra. Okay, easily enough. You go in. It is totally dark in there, except in this one big chamber at the end of the hallway, where there is a like a brazier that looks like it is. It's a brazier that's very decorative and has like little kind of triangular rays coming out from it on the floor in a design, and the brazier is brightly lit. There are inscriptions kind of around the circle shape of it, and there are like 4 little circles kind of on each corner of the dais that this the platform that this brazier is on. A brazier being like a big lit like bowl torch thing.
Yeah, I know what a brazier is.
I didn't know what a brazier was until 2 years ago, so I'm just that was for people like me.
Specifically 2 years ago. Okay. I want to like grab it with my tongue and see if I can like.
It's
hold
hot.
it. Ow!
It burns.
Oh.
You felt like you licked the sun. I don't think you're going to be tasting for a while.
Could I tell that it was
Prophet,
hot
you saw it
before
was
I touched
happening.
it?
Sorry, Tappy. What?
Could I tell it was hot before my tongue touched it?
Yeah. I would say as you approach it, it's quite hot.
Okay, I don't lick it then. Am I allowed to not lick it?
You can certainly lick it, but it's hot.
Yeah, I tell it's hot, and I don't. I stop myself.
Okay.
So I can still taste things, so I didn't burn myself.
What is your tongue made out of? Oven mitt?
No, and I stopped myself from touching it because I felt that it was hot before I touched it.
I thought you were insisting you were still gonna taste it.
No. I'm insisting I'm not tasting it.
Okay. Yeah, so Jessica kind of follows you in, and she's just like, what is this place? You can see that there are like murals kind of along the wall, and it looks like you see like kind of like a big like lion design on one wall, and you can see like what look like people and some other Pokemon shapes kind of gathered around this this lion shape.
What is a lion doing in the Pokemon world?
Hey, all I know is Ghastly's poisons are strong enough to kill an African bull elephant, according to the Pokédex.
What does Jessica want to do?
Jessica's just like, I guess we can hole up in here until help arrives, but we got to get back to our time. Are you guys ready to go?
I guess so.
Done everything I can to, lessen the blow of the future I saw, so I'm ready to go.
All right. So, as she kind of gathers you all together, just waiting as you guys communicate to her in your own way that you're ready to try and go back home, she starts to hit the button on all of your belts, one by one. Prophet to Tappy's, to Shav's, to Tina's, and to her own. And like you can hear the belt kind of like tick 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 tick, like something's not working right.
I was gonna say we go further back in time.
What are these dinosaurs?
She tries it again, and it doesn't seem to be working. She's just like, what are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna wait. They're sending help. But what if the help doesn't arrive? Tropy is helicoptering in a tornado.
I'm no technology expert, so I'm gonna rely on you guys on this one. If we wait for someone to get here, or if we have a different plan, like waking up whatever the sun is.
Happy licks the lion.
All right. As you lick the image of the lion, which is engraved, you can see that the spit kind of, your spit kind of like, you almost feel like it's getting like sucked from your tongue, and your tongue kind of dries out a bit, and you can see like the moisture kind of like spread through the grooves of this image and start to light up a little bit. It doesn't light up the whole thing, but in the area that you licked it, it starts to glow.
Hey, everybody, come here, look at this. Everybody, come here and spit on this lion.
Spit? Can I try to make sense of this? Like, it does need like water, or it needs something else? Like maybe not just spitting, but dumping a bucket of water over it will work, or we need to put some energy in it or some power.
Yeah, I think that if I think we'll call this a roll. I would say that we can even use your disposition as calm to add to that roll. This would probably be a pockets monster, because you're kind of finally like figuring out this pockets roll. So that because you're kind of figuring out this thing in a space where it's quiet, and your calm demeanor is like kind of keeping you from panicking over this, and you can really kind of try and puzzle it out. Is there anything that anyone can do to try to help Shav figure out what the temple is looking for?
Is anyone able to use something like Encore or something like that?
Something that can do what?
No, Encore is for attacking the Pokemon. Okay.
I have Lucky Chant. I don't know if that would really encourage, but I mean that's the closest I have to anything.
What does that do?
It user chants an incantation towards the sky, preventing opposing Pokemon from landing critical hits. That's what the effect of the move is. That's the only encouraging thing I have, though.
All right. Well, Shav, let's say that's a 2d6 pockets rolls. Pockets roll.
Okay. Fusion 4.
Oh, that's really good. That's a complete success and a pocket monsters. So I'm going to say you kind of figure out that in order to fulfill what seem to be kind of like instructions engraved in the wall, you have to provide something in essence opposite to the temple. Something opposite to the sun. Provide it with something wet instead of dry, something dark instead of light, something that it can outshine. And you have a pocket monsters if you would like to ask me a question.
Since we already know how to awaken this power, which is water and dark moves, basically, how do we make the length increasing PP machines to bring us back to the future?
You need an immense source of power to do so.
Okay.
Like, something that would be a little bit more than like an electric move from a Pokemon. Something that would, take power lines or radiation or some kind of massive amount of power that could thrust somebody through time.
It was one. I don't remember right now. 1.8 or something like that gigawatts.
No. What is that?
Research for us, I think.
See what? 3.8 to the 10 to the 6 watts. So
That was.
It's something billion gigawatts of.
Okay.
Like Bill's lab has this power or whatever, because that's what he builds for.
Yeah, but Bill is not a scientific yet, or scientist yet, or maybe he's a science soldier, but doesn't seem like he already built that kind of architecture on his lab.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of information. So I tell the others that we need to recreate some watery moves or some dark moves to bring power to the sentient thingy, like contrary to the sun, and for the until the others that for bringing power to the machines we need connecting it to a powerful energy machine that can power it up. So as for dark moves, because I don't have any water move, I think that if any kind of move it works, I can use Snarl, I can use Taunt, I can use a Thief, I can use Fling.
I want to take the seeds that are in my cheeks and like really build up the saliva around them and spit them at the thing.
Okay. You can do that. In little places where you put the seed, some of the liquid spreads. I don't think you're going to cover like the whole mural with everything even in your mouth, but you can that'll help.
I find it out that Toxtricity learns by TM rain dance.
Oh,
Oh.
would you like to try it?
Yes.
Wait. By TM, you said?
Yeah, by TM.
Do we have
Yeah.
that TM?
No TMs.
She's
well,
very unequipped.
But Shav,
Willis.
I think that's I think you're thinking in the right direction.
I was
But
gonna
I
say
can't
after,
do-
go on. After his explanation, I was gonna say I have Nightshade. It's one of the first moves you learn as a not to. It's not dark, but it is night, the opposite of the sun.
That's true.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring a lot, but if there is any kind of water source, I'm gonna try to use some water. I don't know if any other teammates are able to use any kind of water moves.
Oh, why don't you use your calm and roll me a 2d6 for pockets to try to find a water source. That is one success at a complication. You find a water source, but it's not going to be something that you have a whole lot of power to easily access, I don't think. Shav, as you kind of look up in the temple, you can still hear kind of the lightning and thunder outside, and there's like a small spot where like the roof is kind of, the ceiling's kind of dripping.
Maybe we can use Taffy to get some water in their mouth and spit it out in.
Okay. Can I even close my mouth?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do you think you can?
I don't think so.
I think in the anime there is some shots where Lickitung has the mouth closed because it's Jesse's Pokemon in first generation.
I mean, I think like most of what would be inside your mouth is your tongue. There wouldn't be a whole lot of room for much
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean, obviously you gotta eat food though.
Well, I'd probably just swallow it whole, like a chameleon. Maybe. Do they swallow things whole? I don't know.
They swallow bugs.
They do.
Could Tina put a hole in the wall and just let the water in any way?
Maybe.
I can smash if you want to.
Smash.
You could leave your friends behind. Would you like to smash the? Would you like to smash the wall?
Sure.
Okay.
If the others point me to the wall, otherwise I'll just start smashing random walls.
I mean, could you point out where the water was dripping whenever you saw it?
Yeah, it'd be easy. It's kind of like on one side toward the ceiling. You can bang at that wall.
Okay, if that's the case, then I would definitely direct her towards that.
All right. Make me a two. Make me a 3d6 monsters roll as you're smashing this wall.
She literally has to move Rock Smash.
Oh, that's true. Oh no! That's 3 failures. Unfortunately, as you smash this wall, it is a little too tough. This was built to last for a long, long time. It doesn't look like it's going to break this way.
Oh my gosh. We're all gonna die.
And how does it somewhat get worse? Tinkaton, some of the seeds come out of your belt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Can I put them back in?
I would say, it would be really shitty to be like, oh yeah, they all fell out, but you couldn't find them all in an enclosed space. But the roll is such that there has to be some complication. No, I'm afraid some of the seeds fell into the brazier and got burnt up.
It's okay, I have more.
You were carrying more in your mouth, you said. I guess that, you know.
Yeah, my cheeks. I spit them all out, but I pick them back up. And I give them to Tina.
All right.
Here you go.
You have no more seeds in your mouth. No more. But now Tina has enough.
I'll do that again.
We need water, so to drink water somehow. I don't have anything to bring water.
Does anyone have to pee?
Do Pokemon pee?
Do Pokemon pee? They drink water.
And they eat, so they need to excrete. I don't know the word.
And you do have PP extenders, PP lengtheners.
Everybody pee.
Is that really what you guys want to do?
Can I try the nightshade thing before we commit to that?
Yeah. I would say if you cast Nightshade over some of the murals, it fills in quite a big spot, like almost half the mural. If you try it a second time, the same amount of the mural is just stays covered. But that takes quite a burden away from filling in the rest of it. Okay, everyone pee on the lion. I mean, you can try it. This is your game.
Okay.
We need to cast shadow, or the energy from a dark move is enough. Because I might be able to use Taunt or Snarl to get the rest.
Worth a shot. I mean, worst comes to worst, it doesn't work, and we try peeing on it.
It wasn't my idea, Corgi.
I don't know.
I wanted the building to break open and it rain inside, and that didn't work. Okay, that's what I wanted, Corgi.
I wanted that to happen too.
All right. So what action are you taking?
I guess we don't have any other.
Other option than to pee?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Roll for piss, everybody.
For a minute. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I am currently looking through everyone's move pools to see if you guys have anything.
Yeah.
I already peed.
I peed before we came in.
I'm not the kind of Pokemon that can do a hole in the in the roof.
Just double checking. The name of your Pokemon, Snowtwig, is Tinkaton and not Tinkleton.
No.
Okay. Look, I'm just trying to look for an edge here.
Man, we really just don't have a whole lot of stuff that breaks rocks besides Tinkaton, do we? Like, no one else really has a move that does it.
I have, as a low-key form, I have Belch, I have Tearful Look, I have Nasal, Growl, Flail, Acid, Thundershock, Acid Spray, Leer, Noble Roar, Spark, Charge, Shockwave, Scary Face, Taunt, Screech, Swagger, Toxic, Discharge, Poison Jab, Overdrive, Boom Burst, and Magnetic Flux.
No,
The
nobody.
other thing
You don't have like acid, do you?
Acid.
Yeah, Acid and Acid Spray are pre-evolution moves for him.
Yeah,
Do you want to try aciding like the walls to weaken them?
yeah, we can try.
All right. We'll say that counts as status, and I think that's a 2d6 monster roll.
It's monsters, so if anyone can help me some way, it will be really, really needed right now.
I feel like you
Could I use a Tailwind to help it hit the thing harder? I don't know. I'm running out of ideas on it for me.
Can Taffy do rollout
No, I don't have that.
as a Lickitung?
I can
I didn't write it
search.
down.
It's a TM.
Oh,
It's not on its normal learn set.
Oh, it isn't an Arceus. Okay.
Well, we are in. No, we're not that far back in time. Never mind.
We don't know when Lickitungs lost their rollout.
I suppose that's true.
Uh,
I feel like no one wants me to pee.
No, we just don't want to
Piss,
be
girl,
with you.
piss.
That's all.
Go piss,
We
girl.
just don't want to do it with you. Oh, okay. Rollout's also a tutor move. Still not a natural move though.
Ah.
darn millennial.
If only somebody had a Pockets Monster question, and I could just.
It's eating you up.
Where's the
is.
TM pack?
Well, I guess I'm gonna roll those two dice,
Okay.
dice and
No one's peeing with
see
me?
what happens. 4.
Okay, that is 2 successes, and 1 is a Pocket Monsters. So
Nice.
easily enough, with your. You said you were using acid spray?
Acid.
Acid.
Or
Okay. With acid, you are able to kind of like spray it and erode some of the cracks between the bricks. It sounds like this is maybe going to, with a few uses of it, it is going to weaken the structural integrity of the wall. Do you have a GM question that you would like to ask?
yeah. How we can bring water to this tablet, to this mural?
You just needed something to work. I think that with the walls weakened like that, another hammer roll without any risk should break the wall.
I have a new plan.
the-
If that doesn't work,
The other answer was just needing like a bucket amount of water. But
Could be everyone peeing.
I mean, if you can argue that you guys like drank that much water, like I guess if all of you were peeing,
I don't know how big this bucket is.
I have a plan if you guys are willing to sit here for long enough for me to fly to somewhere we've already been.
I don't care.
We made friends with those crabbies.
Yeah, but they went upstream.
Sure. Just follow the stream up that way, though, and then teleport back with one of them.
If you can find one.
That's true, though.
But you did get a complete success. So your acid did weaken the wall enough such that it could be hammered open without risk.
Come on, Tina. You can do it now. Try it again.
Should I use Gigaton hammer?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use that.
Okay. Easily enough. With the foundation being weakened, Tina, you are able to smash through the wall and cause some bricks to collapse in such a way that it collapses some of the ceiling as well. I assume you guys, knowing the plan, have backed up and are not in the way of falling bricks. The rain begins to pour into the temple, and the brazier begins to light up. The light around the brazier begins to emanate out from the length of the brazier, filling the room with a bright, bright light. The mural on the wall fills in completely and begins to glow and pulse. And you can see the light become a blinding white spot, probably about like 15 feet wide, and it begins to rise up from the center of the brazier through the broken ceiling of the temple. Your belts begin making this little beeping sound, and you can hear it start ticking, ticking, ticking. Meanwhile, a vision prophet you see with the words, "Wrong will be right when Sol Galeo comes into sight. At the sound of his roar, sorrow will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter meets its death, and when he shakes his mane, we shall have spring again." From the sky, from the open roof of the temple, you see Sol Galeo begin to blast solar beams like nukes all across the sky. You can hear the sounds of loud impacts and a mighty roar, and poof, your belts have brought you back to Bill's lab.
That's a wizard, dude.
As you guys are back in the lab, Bill was just like, I guess the things didn't work. Let's try it again." And he gets like another kind of container full of hopo berries and starts to inch closer to you guys to open up your things and like refill the little meter.
No.
You can see Jessica's just like, no, absolutely no. It you're right. It didn't work. And she kind of just like throws, unfastens your belts and kind of throws them on the ground. And he's just like, whoa, what's the big deal? And she's just like, this thing was terrible. And you can see that like Bill's dad like kind of comes in from the other room with like this shaggy shaggy pilo swine kind of waddling in behind him, and he's just like, "How's the experiment, son? Did you lengthen their pee-pee?" And he's just like, "No, it just like nothing happened. I don't know what happened." And Jessica's just like, "You guys are crazy. We're out of here." And she tries to march you guys to the door with Bill kind of like begging behind her, like, I know I can get it to work. It's just like I just need to tweak a few things. And as you guys head to the front door, you can see that you can see a happy shining vision of Cerulean, where the water in front of you is filled with crabbies and horsies. There's a distant field where Oddish are playing. Everything seems to be in order.
Okay, it sounds like everything worked out. I missed a lot of stuff there, I guess.
I need a location.
And that's the end of the game.
Hooray, we did it!
Yay!
You guys
Yeah.
survived the
We just
Pokemon
wait.
War.
We won the war.
You woke up the lion who nuked the enemy forces. Congratulations.
Now pee.
And you didn't have to pee, although I guess maybe that could have worked.
If only.
I was thinking like, oh, maybe you could use William's like helmet or whatever and fill it with water and bring it in.
Was William with us?
No, he was back at the radio tower waiting, but like you could have gotten it. Or convinced him to come with you, or something.
It sounded dangerous out there.
Yeah.
No one remembers us from work, right?
There was like another option that I didn't think of at the time, but you guys like passed like a meadow of Mareep. That could have maybe been enough power to like power the belts. But yeah,
Makes sense.
Excellent adventure. Thank you, Phil. That was a lot of fun and crazy and very dark.
thank you for surviving the Pokemon War with me.
That was the darkest ever.
Well, I
never imagined a gas chamber for audition.
I had another one that was a slightly different theme, and I don't know. It is a little bit more lighthearted of a theme, but we can do that one next time.
No, I liked it. It was good. It was very surprising and unexpected.
Here are your visions. Conversion, software version 7.0, looking at life through the eyes of a swinub. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. Do Pokemon own the world? Are Pokemon part of the Order? The Order? Now, somewhere between the Sacred Sipe and Mareep. Somewhere between the Sacred Sipe and Mareep. Disorder. More Oddish for their fires. Lick flavors. Flashlight enemies caught in the sights of Tinkaton. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. Toxicity of our city.
I need the music video.
I make up this. This
When
is
I-
amazing.
When I inflamed the sun, I shone light into the men's heart. When I inflamed the sun, it shone light into the men's heart. There you go.
I need the music video for that, please. Thank you.
Anyway, thanks for playing, and we'll do it again another time. I gotta pick another good date to run another one of these.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah. So to everyone else, see you later, Space Raiders. Who shall we raid? Does anyone have anyone they'd like to
Birds up, I
recommend?
guess.
Nerd?
We have Nerd. True.
Let's see. N3RD underscore C.
No.
Oh, sorry.
underscore.
Asterisk.
Okay, no asterisk.
Hold on, I gotta pull up Twitch
Yeah.
and find it. So I spell
Hold
it
on.
right.
Here.
Spell
Hold
it
on.
right.
Here. There.
Spell
Hold
it
on.
right. Oh no, I'm
Here.
echoing.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. No, that's not right. C3NTRAL. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for coming and playing my Pokemon game. Sorry, this one is a dark one.
No,
So
don't be sorry. It was fun. I liked it.
So
I
let me
figured-
know when you post this so I can see what happened after my computer crashed.
Oh no. Okay,
Oh,
we'll do.
no.
All right. Nighty night, everybody.
Night night.
Bye.
Phil, please,
Oh,
let me
why?
have those lyrics.
Why?
Let you have the what?
That
lyrics.
means Zoom
The
is
lyrics.
free to yell at
Oh
you.
yes. I will post those in the TTRPG chat.
Hi, Phil. Hopefully
Thanks,
your
it was
Pokemon
amazing.
game went well.
Alrighty.